What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. Let's go. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna finally get into the series I've kind of avoided getting into because, well, I didn't want to deal with drama. You know what I mean? But I've quickly come to learn drama is unavoidable here. So, that being said, I figured I was doing my community a disservice by us not covering this. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to go back to the very beginning, y'all, the very beginning, and we're going to start from scratch. And we're going to do what we do best here. We are going to dissect this case from the very beginning. So hopefully you all are ready for this. And it might not be back-to-back shows that we do this. We might interject, some other stuff in between, but yeah, we do this very well here, y'all. We get into cases and we break them down pretty damn well. So I want to see what we can do here with this case. So, and like I said, I know this is a controversial case, so I'm sure I'll get some haters popping in. If it gets too crazy, guys, I will switch it to members only chat. That way my moderators don't have to deal with the craziness. So, but yeah, I'm excited to get into this series. I know most of you guys follow this case, have followed this case, and are pretty emotionally attached to this case. So I'm pretty excited for it. That being said, though, if y'all could do me a huge favor, all my people live with me, all my people catching the replay, if you could smash the like, smash the share. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And if you've been subscribed for a while, what you waiting for? Join up. Come on. Join the family. Make it official. Come on. Make the commitment with me. Just do it. I've already made the commitment to y'all. So just come on in. Let's check it out. Like there's still a 10, well, it's like 9 point something % of people that are viewing our show and they're not subscribed. Why would you want to steal somebody's content like that? It's just not cool. I don't get it. So smash the buttons. Come on, man. Smash them. All right, guys. So I'll stop guilt tripping people and pandering. Yeah. Before we get into this, though, we're starting back at Tuesday, June 15th. We starting day one on this, right? But before we jump into that, I want to clarify some stuff. So I know not everybody was here for the Thanksgiving thing. Not everybody was there for me explaining the Thanksgiving thing and the rogue mod thing, right? So the two situations, Thanksgiving and the rogue mod thing, those are separate incidences, right? I have no reason to think that they're connected at this point, nor could I prove that, so I'm not going to speculate on that. Those are two different incidences, and everybody that's reached out to me so far seems to be pretty, on point with what I was saying, what I was upset about. Like, most people are in agreement and how I want it to be, right? Now, that's the Thanksgiving thing. So that being said, the moderator thing, the rogue moderator thing, right? I made decisions on that and did certain things and made sure to let certain people know how I felt about it and why I was doing what I was doing. So that being said, I let everybody know that was a moderator that still had a wrench or didn't have a wrench that still wanted to be a moderator to get a hold of me, talk to me, and I'd let them know why I did what I did. I wasn't accusing nobody by the actions I took. I just had to take certain actions, and I played 4D chess. So I was looking to see reactions for what I did from certain people. Now, most of my mods, y'all reached out to me. Most of my people reached out to me and were like, hey, I didn't do that, through messages or emails. I didn't do that. I would never do that to you, this, that. I believe y'all. And honestly, I feel like I got rid of the problem. I honestly do. I think I got rid of the problem. Time will tell. Time will definitely tell. But everybody that reached out to me, thank you for reaching out for me. The people that didn't reach out to me, if you don't want to be a mod, I understand. You could just tell me that and be like, it's cool. But when you don't reach out to me, it makes me feel like you're upset at me or like you feel like I'm accusing you. So some of you all that think that, I'm not accusing you. And I've sent some of you messages. I'm not accusing you. I don't think you did it. I made certain moves for a reason to see reactions from certain people, and I got the reactions that I needed, so I know what I need to know. So some of y'all that have some hurt feelings about that, what I had to do, was nothing personal. I love y'all. hit me up. Respond to my damn messages, all right? So I just want to clarify that. And then all my mods that are here, all my mods that are catch this replay, please just stay in contact with me behind the scenes. And this is the thing, it's hard for me to put you all in a group message together so that we could just stay on the same page, because some of you I talk through text, messenger, email. It's not the same with everybody. So just stay in contact with me. You know what I mean? If you got questions, hit me up behind the scenes, like, we're supposed to do. Just stay on it. And then that being said too, I don't expect everybody here, every one of my mods to be here for every live stream. That's unrealistic, especially with how crazy my schedule is. It's just unrealistic. But just keep in contact with me. That way we can stay on the same page. But hopefully the people that I wanted to hear that message on, I'm not mad at you. Like, I had to do certain things, make certain moves. It was a chess thing. So I got the answers I needed, though. I got the things figured out I needed to get figured out. But that being said, y'all, hopefully that clarifies everything. Those were two different situations, Thanksgiving and the Rogue Mod situation. At least I'm hoping they are. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. So yeah, anyways, guys, let's get into it. But before I even get into it, though, let me see who's in the room. Let me see who's in the room. Miss Sassy said, that was 5:21 a.m. He was early. Number 606. Yeah, sometimes those counts, those like counters are off. It's crazy. Criminal Med sent me a screenshot where it said my likes were like at 1,500 on a live stream that was literally running at the moment. It does weird stuff. But it's good to see you, Miss Sassy. Miss Julie Dope, good to see you, Mom. Good to see you. And happy Sunday, you all. Thank you all for being here this morning. Miss Dawn Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Miss Angela K, good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. TLC is me. Good to see you, ma'am. Miss Starzilla, good to see you. Look, Miss Starzilla, you on time. And you're here, like, completely. And then also, I know it's a football day, so I have Rumble open as well for my members that need to watch, me on, you know what I mean? Like, some of you guys need multiple places to watch me because you got sports on, maybe your YouTube, and you got to watch me on Rumble. So that's popping over there, guys. Just to let you all know. And all my people on Rumble, much love. Thank you for being here. Same with my people over there on Facebook. Thank you guys for being here. April P, good to see you. Good to see you. Criminal Meg, good to see you. Little Mama, good to see you, man. And she always smashed that button on the way in. She's always smashing that button. I appreciate it. Miss Evelyn, good to see you. There you are. See you later. Good to see you. Good to see you. Late because I was fixing my hair to be pretty low. No problem with that. No problem with that. Miss Darcy, good to see you. Good morning, everyone in the lagoon. Won't be chatting. I'm driving. Y'all have a great day. You have a great day. And be safe out there. Be safe out there. Dakota, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Evelyn, are you cold? Yeah, I'm cold. There's no heating in this room I'm in, so it's just outside weather out here. I mean, it's 4 walls. It's supposed to be insulated, but there's no duct out here, so no heat. I'm a little cold. Miss Steph V, good to see you. Colonel Med, it is in the low 40s in South Carolina. Ooh, that's definitely cooler than it is here, but obviously I'm acclimated to this atmosphere here, and it's usually hot as hell. So the moment it gets cool, it feels cold. Give it a week or so and I'll be used to it again. All right. Get a small space heater, son. Yeah, we have some in the garage. I didn't realize it was this cold out here this morning until, I came out here to set up, and I was like, dang. And I tried to leave the door open to see if I can get some heat rolling from the house into this room, but it just wasn't not long enough at all. Oh, wait up. I just saw a comment. Angela K, it's 19 right here right now. My Lord. Yeah. I'm a sissy. I can handle that right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Dakota Parker. I have like 2 more of the projects I'm working on, just so you know. But I'm super OCD, so I'm trying to get it all good. Well, just so you know. No rush, Dakota. No rush, Dakota. I appreciate you working on this project, so no rush. You do your thing, however long it takes you to do your thing. Little Mama says 30 here, and it's snowing here in Michigan. Woo. Yeah, it's not snowing here. It's just cold. I'm a sissy. All right, guys, I'm a sissy. All right, it really isn't that bad. I'm just being a sissy. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is I went back and I found us I feel like it's pretty well put together timeline of, we're talking the 15th through, so let me make sure. Yeah, it's Tuesday, June 15th through Monday, July 5th, right? The timeline. And I feel like it's well put together. It's pretty comprehensive, and it's got videos interjected into it as well. So it'll be perfect to get us into this. What we're gonna do is I don't know, we'll see. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take us to get through it. We're gonna play it by ear. But we'll get through a little bit now. And like I said, it's gonna be multi-part. Once we get through this timeline, then we're gonna start jumping into the more current day updates and news and hearsay and speculation and crazy videos off of YouTube, all that stuff that people are on right now that they don't really leave. We'll get to that, but yeah, I want to jump way back, y'all, from the beginning. From the beginning. Chronomet says, Bob says, ski today if you can. I bet that's what Bob says. I bet that's exactly what Bob says. Chris Marie, good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, cool. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and get this queued up for us. Let me see. Let's change this view. All right, and let's queue this up. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this journey? Y'all ready for this journey? I feel like we're about to go on a damn Lord of the Rings type journey right now. Whew. Could get crazy, y'all. This topic kind of does. But we're going to approach it like we do. We'll keep it respectful. Everybody has their opinions are welcome. Let's not fight. Let's keep it peaceful, respectful, because I know there's a lot of different opinions on this case. I know. All right, guys, let's get into it. So Tuesday, June 15th, Summer reported missing. Oh, wait up. Before I even get in this, man, and this is the reason why I can tell at some point during this series, we're probably going to get trolls, is I figured most of our members would actually be excited about this, but the poll says otherwise. And I'd assume that maybe out of the 22 votes, that 5% that say they're not excited about this are people that just want to troll. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes down. Oh my Lord. Red light. It's only 9 Fahrenheit here. Want to talk cold law? Oh my! What the hell? How do you even function in that? Like, you have to wear so many damn layers. You couldn't move. You guys just I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah. I ain't complaining. That's why That's why I didn't say nothing about being cold, y'all. I only brought it up because somebody asked if I was cold. That's it. Yeah, I ain't complaining because I know some of you guys live some places that I literally couldn't live. I'd have to visit in the summers. You know what I mean? Having a space heater delivered. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get one. I'm gonna have to go get a space heater out. I can tell these early morning ones, like Saturdays and Sundays, definitely gonna need it. Darzilla said, all aboard, we're going off the rails on a crazy trip. It is. And honestly, that's why I was apprehensive of doing a deep dive, a full series on Summer's case, is Not that I didn't want to give her the respect and putting her out there and, just making more people aware and just adding to it, I didn't want to deal with the drama that's associated with this case, man. I mean, come on, man. There's people that have entire platforms built off this case. There's people that literally go to war and fight and cause drama, literally based solely off this case. And yeah, but hey, it looks like I can't avoid drama anyway, so might as well cover it. Might as well cover it. And it seemed like most of y'all want me to cover it anyway, so yeah. Angela Kate said, nope, well, I said no on the poll, but I won't troll you ever. Oh. Okay, Angela K. So I understand though too. I mean, I understand that there's actually non-trolls that aren't that excited in it. Some people get tired of hearing it. Some people don't like the way that it's covered. But obviously, I'm not going to be covering it the way some people do. You know what I mean? We are used to it. I just hate the wind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, once you live somewhere long enough, you're definitely acclimated. You get acclimated. But I'm just not. I'm not acclimated to the cold. Okay, let's get into it. So, here we go. Summer Wells reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County around 6:30 p.m. According to authorities, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson said she was last seen wearing a pink shirt and gray shorts. Lawson later said that around 60 to 80 people participated in the initial search Tuesday night. The Tennessee Highway Patrol's Aviation Unit and Ballad Health's Heart Air Service provided aerial support. Other agencies involved in the search: Churchill Rescue Squad, Hawkins County County Rescue, Hawkins County EMA, Hawkins County EMS, Hawkins County Emergency 911, Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, and Goshen Valley Volunteer Fire Department. Okay. And I'm gonna stop a lot in this and just make sure I stay caught up on chat and stuff. Let me see. Darzilla said, if somebody comes in here being crazy, the timeout button is great. We all want justice for Summer. Amen. And this is one of those rare occasions where you're not going to hear me interject too much opinion into this because, yeah, you just won't. I'm just going to be here to report on this one, y'all. This one, I don't know, man. Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's go. Oh, wait. Ivan Most, good to see you. Good to see you. And listening with my left ear to you. Right on. Thank you, Ivan Most. Thank you for being here. Okay. Wednesday, June 16th, 12:07 a.m. Endangered Child Alert issued. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, June 15, 2021. Endangered Child Alert. We need your help to find 4-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells missing from Rogersville. If you see her, please call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. And then I'm not going to repeat those numbers over and over. We have heard those numbers quite a bit, more. Here are additional photos of Summer Wells, who is missing from Hawkins County. She was reportedly last seen outside of her home in the Beach, right? Beach Creek community on Tuesday evening. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how everybody says Beach Creek. It's like beach, not like a beach. Okay. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation issued an endangered child alert for Summer. The TBI also posted more photos of Summer. I don't like saying it like that, of the missing child. It don't feels kind of icky. Okay, 11 a.m. Amber Alert issued in Tennessee for Summer. Amber Alert. And then we've all read that and seen the Amber Alert. Man. I will give you this one opinion though about this. I just wish she was found already. I really do. I really wish she was found already. Okay, citing new information and growing concerns about the well-being of Summer Wells, the TBI upgraded the endangered child alert to a statewide Amber Alert. 4 p.m. press conference. Officials held the first press conference regarding the disappearance of Summer Wells. Sheriff Lawson said Wednesday's search involved more than 100 people from 19 agencies. He also said the FBI was assisting. The sheriff said it was too early to determine if foul play was involved, but noted that Summer's family was cooperating with law enforcement. Lawson also mentioned that communication issues were making the search more difficult. He said there was virtually no cell phone service. TBI Public Information Office Leslie Earhart encouraged Beach Creek residents to check trail cameras and any potential hiding places such as crawl spaces and sheds on their property. Okay, let me come up here and we're going to listen to this presser. Let me just make sure I'm going to chat. We going to chat? All right, cool. We good in chat. So give me some buttons. Let me just make sure y'all can hear it.
If your summer looked like this.
Sorry guys, this isn't through YouTube, so the premium there's no premium on this service here.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Leslie Earhart, a public information officer with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Thank you.
Can you all hear that? Yeah? All right. I see. Thank you, Miss Julie Duck. I appreciate the one. I see the one.
For being here for 5-year-old Summer Wells. Unfortunately, don't have any significant updates to provide as Summer is still missing. But we did want to share the latest on the investigation and the ongoing search. As you know, she's now the subject of a statewide Amber Alert. She was last seen outside of her home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road, which is located in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. A family member reported her missing to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at approximately 6:30 Tuesday evening. At the time she went missing, Summer was reportedly wearing a gray pants and a pink shirt. She is believed to be barefoot. We do want to encourage the public, especially residents living in the area of Ben Hill Road, to check any trail cameras or security cameras that they might have that could have captured Summer on video or in photographs. We also encourage residents to check any crawl spaces, outbuildings, or sheds that would make for good hiding places.
Yeah, and I have to stop, obviously, the fair use and whatnot, guys, just to make sure that this one doesn't get, hit copyright like some of my other ones have gotten. I definitely don't want these ones hit. I don't want any of my stuff hit, but yeah, man. Y'all are quiet in chat. I know some of y'all got some opinions. I mean, you all can interject some opinions. I'm just here I just want to see, you know what I mean? I just want to cover it. And then as we get a little bit deeper into it, we'll pick it apart.
As we mentioned, the search involved. I'm going to turn it over to Sheriff Ronnie Lawson to talk more about the search and the conditions that authorities are up against. Sheriff.
Thank you. It's been a very intense 21 hours of a lot of searching, a lot of investigation by 19 different agencies. Last night, we had approximately 60 to 80 people searching in the woods, with a number of law enforcement officers doing the investigation also. Today, we've had over 100 people in the woods searching throughout the whole region. We also have agents with the TBI and the FBI assisting my office. We jointly investigating this whole circumstance. Our main goal is to...
Okay, so check it out. Obviously, I got to stop. Like I said, fair use stops, right? Like I said, I don't want to interject my opinions on what I think exactly happened to her because I don't have one, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know on this one. But I will say that it makes you lean towards certain opinions because if we're playing with the right time frame, right, and I know there's a lot of speculation on we're probably not even playing with the right time frame because our time frame is based off of unreliable people. It just, that being said, just with what we're dealing with right now, you had that kind of a response within that amount of time with that many people, and they couldn't find her. I know it's dense there, I know all that stuff, but like, let's think about it in the context of if she just wandered off in that context, like how far is she going to make it to where all these grown people can't find her? You know what I mean? So for me, the wandering off thing never really made sense to me. Like getting lost, that never really made sense to me. So I will say that much. I will say that much because like the immediate response and the overall response over time and how many people have searched that area, I know it's big. It just, for me, it just seems like if she had wandered off and got lost by now, we'd have known something. Like, so for me, I don't really feel like it's a child that just wandered off and got lost. I will say that much. Well, let's continue. Or wait. Dakota Parker says, I absolutely have some option or opinions about this, but they might get me in trouble. Look, that's the thing here is if I have to, like, I want all my subscribers and members to give your opinions freely. You guys know how this community works. We don't bash each other. We don't need to argue about it. Everybody can just respect each other's opinion. If you see somebody state something in chat that you don't agree with, you don't have to engage each other. You can just give your opinions, right? I'm gonna see your opinions. I may, talk about it or mill it over, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This needs to be a safe place for y'all to talk about it. And like I said, if I have to end up turning on members only in chat so that we can keep people out that are just going to be here to cause problems, we'll do that. And then if they want to come in here and pay to cause problems, well, they can pay. And the moment they start causing problems as a member, a paying member, then, well, they can be a paying member on timeout. They can pay to be in timeout. So please, guys, don't be apprehensive on discussing this case, because I feel like when we discuss cases here, we make a lot of progress and get to a lot of clarity. I'm not saying we're going to solve anything, but we might just, come out with a clearer, opinion or view on this whole case in general. And then on top of that, think about it this way. If we're sitting here having these deep dive discussions and really talking about all the different ideas and opinions, new people that come upon these live streams and watch them and watch our chat, they're going to learn so much more about this case, and they're going to be, better educated on it. And they won't have to go through all the crap online that you have to go through just to find some facts about this case. So definitely, y'all talk in chat, please. Definitely. If anything, if you don't even want to address each other or talk about it, if you have opposing opinions in chat, just address me. Be like, this is what I think, TRPP, throw a stop sign in or something. You know what I mean? Let's see. Darzilla, I have never seen parents of a missing child act. Hey, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I know there's a lot of people that are of one opinion or the other. I know there's people say there's no exact way to act or react at this. Everybody deals with it differently per se, but over time, yeah, I have not seen parents act that way over time. That, well, you know what I mean. So I'm with you on that. And I'll be honest with you, at first, Arzilla, when it first popped off in the first couple interviews, I just like, oh man, these are, some poor people that, and I don't mean by poor, I mean, these are just some like poor families going through some tragic stuff. They're where they live, they sound like they sound. I think people are just going bad on them for no reason. But then as everything progressed, things became a little bit more clear with that, So now we know what we know, full spectrum on both those individuals. And that's not that flattering. Mr. could have said, oh, I'm sure just about everyone in here would agree with me to some extent. I get in trouble with YouTube. Well, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. April P says, this poor girl's parents make me sick. I believe that is the majority of YouTube at this point. I think that's the majority of true crime YouTube. Whether you're into true crime and you're covering this, or you're in the trauma community and you're covering this, I think at this point, general consensus would be that, But let's keep rolling, guys. And like I said, this is going to be a multi-parter because I want to slowly just go through all the details from the beginning so we can really just make sure everybody is clear on it and anybody new coming in can really get a good education on the Summer Wells case. She deserves it, right? She deserves it. Same for anybody else. This is for her.
To find Summer and find her safe. We have plenty of help. We don't need any assistance from the local people. We have the professional people out searching, and we just appreciate everybody, their contributions. It's been a tremendous outpour from the community with the water, the food, and the snacks. It's just overwhelming, and it's a very intense investigation. I know the public needs to know things, but it's ongoing, and we will release things as we can when we can. But our main goal right now is to find Summer.
We'll take a couple of questions, but keep in mind we can't discuss specifics of the investigation. Can you talk about the area back here?
Absolutely. What it looks like from your office? It's very dense. The terrain is tremendously hard. We have virtually no cell phone service. The radio system we use, which is not that good, we have very little radio communication. We do have several command posts setting up.
And just those comments right there about like how hard it is to search that area makes you really wonder, how could a little girl that age wander off and make it so far away that they couldn't find her with that level of search effort? It baffles me. It just doesn't really, the math don't math on it. It just doesn't really math, in my opinion, So like I said, I just don't believe she just wandered off and got lost.
But what makes it so hard is the communication between the boots on the ground, searching the woods, and the different agencies and officers, and it's very hard to communicate. And we're not like we're in these small towns or in towns where you got a lot of cell service, and just for instance, when we get texts from the media, you may text and we may get it an hour later, and we have no way to reply to it. And the same way with the officers, and the ECOM Central Dispatch has done an excellent job. TBI has their command post that should arrive soon, and we're going to continue on until we find and put this case to rest.
This player on this on this site really sucks. Opus Angel, good to see you. Good to see you. I have played devil's advocate about this case, and everything leads back to the two adults on the property. Hello, everyone. That's kind of where it takes you, right? I mean, like I said, we're doing this from the beginning, and we're gonna deep dive it all the way through to current day. It might take a few, but at the end of it, it kind of goes that way.
There was foul play involved. Is there any history with this family?
The family are cooperating, and it's really too early to tell. We're still basically just gathering information, and we're in the search mode right now.
Around 11 alerts switched from missing child alert to an Amber Alert. What goes into the decision of putting that Amber Alert out? Can you clarify the difference?
Sure. After the initial search, and as we developed more information as part of the investigation, our team made the decision to elevate the alert to an Amber.
And what's the difference?
Dakota says, I'm just going to say it's real weird how every pretty female in CW's life has seemed to just disappear. Damn. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Very sus. Very, very sus. Some people in true crime would say there's no coincidences in true crime. Now, I know that's not always true, but makes you wonder. Definitely makes you wonder. Opus Angels, I'm always here in the bushes. So you want one of my bush people? Oh, one of my bush people. That's what's up. I got a few good people out in the bushes watching out.
An endangered child alert is a mid-level alert where a child could potentially be in danger. An Amber Alert is, we issue those when we believe a child is in imminent danger of bodily harm or death, and it's the most severe alert.
There he is. There he is. Oh, you been here? You been here? Good to see you, brother. Happy Sunday. Much love to you and the ladies. Let me see. Criminal Med says, and they have not one child left with them. Yeah, also a kind of a red flag, huh? Kind of a red flag. Miss Dakota says, I don't believe in coincidences. Neither does my boy right here, Rooster. He doesn't believe in them either. He doesn't. Not in true crime, for sure. TLC is me watching while cleaning. Well, thank you for watching me while you're cleaning. I'm glad I could be some entertainment while you're doing the cleaning. Oh man. Okay, let me see. Rhonda Rodriguez. Good to see you here, Rhonda. Hey everyone, first time in here. Well, thank you for stopping in and checking the channel out. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you I say hopefully to everybody that you like it, but I know most people, or pretty much large majority of people, they end up liking it. So hopefully you do too. But it's good to have you here. Let's keep rolling, y'all.
Since it appeared to be that she walked away from the home, why was it upgraded to an Amber Alert? Can you clarify that just a little bit more?
Well, the bottom line is we don't know where she is at this time. Again, there was the initial search. We acted, and the sheriff's office acted on the information available at the time. And as we learned more in the first several hours into today, it led us to issue an Amber Alert.
Rhonda said, I subbed a while back. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Miss Rhonda. I appreciate it. Thank you for riding with me. And thank you for being here today. Heck yeah. I love it when my people can actually be here. I know sometimes y'all, obviously you can't be here. You got to catch a replay. A lot of busy people in here. But definitely love it when I get to see a face in here that usually isn't getting a chance to be here.
You said there was new information that led you to believe that Summer might be in more danger. Can you expand on that a little bit?
I can't. That's part of the investigation.
Sheriff Lawson mentioned earlier that he's asking the community folks that you have enough resources here. How much your message to the community that they feel like they want to help in some regard? How can they help in this time?
If they see something or know something, they need to tell somebody. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't want to get involved. They want to reply to us or respond anonymously. That's fine, as long as we find Summer. That's the main thing right now. And we're talking about the Amber Alert. When they raise that up another level, that helps more people paying more attention. You get more clues, you get more calls, and then everybody can call that 1-800-TBI find, and it all goes into a database, which helps us in an area where we don't have a lot of communication anyway. So TBI helps us with that.
We know the FBI was called in fairly early. Can you kind of explain why that decision was made?
Well, we have an excellent relationship working together. And just like if this case stems outside of Hawkins County, then you have the TBI to help with that. But if it expands on out past the state of Tennessee, then you got the FBI. So we're all on the same page, and we just keep on going. We're just working together as a team. All have the same goal. Let's find Summer.
One more question.
Can you expand on maybe just the area where you guys are searching? Maybe
Once again, I mean, like I said, fair you stop here. Once again, that is a massive, massive amount of search power to not find a little girl that most definitely couldn't have wandered. I mean, dude, it's like the likelihood or probability statistically of her wandering off and getting lost to the point where they couldn't find her in that time frame does not seem possible at all. I don't know, just my opinion.
people see something in a certain area, they should be on the heightened alert if they're in a certain area or part of town.
Sure. Expand on the area.
Well, the train and stuff is like you see here. This is what people are searching in. But if they seen something yesterday evening or afternoon that we need to know, that's when they need to make the call or come by the command post.
Kind of landmarks and sort of a area you're searching
Just
specifically, or
just around in that area. That's the main, because she's 5 years old and she left the house, and evidently she got a little farther than they expected.
Bro, that just does not seem possible. I mean, I could be wrong, right? Crazy things do happen in this world, but for me, like, the likelihood of that little baby girl wandering off that far to where that many people couldn't find her in that search effort, it just, I don't know. TLC as me says, I didn't mean that in a bad way, but it's Sunday, so I have to do my housework duties. Oh, I know you didn't. I know. I love the fact that y'all will turn me on and let me play and listen along while you're doing stuff at the house. That's, to me, that's awesome, because that's what I do with my favorite people when I can't engage in the chat. After I say hi to everybody, like, I'm off doing things I got to do. So I do the same thing with my favorite people. Chronomet says, are they reviewing said database? Just asking. People put lots of stuff in a database, but if you know how to get it out, that is true, Chronomet. You always bring up some very technical points that make a lot of sense. See you later says, someone should have been arrested by now. I think we all agree with you on that one. I think we all will agree with you on that one. See you later. Oh, snap. Miss Dawn Michelle made it to her 1 month mark. Been in the lagoon for a month. And man, I appreciate it too, Miss Dawn Michelle. Ooh, man, my stomach growling. Holy goodness. Well, you don't get to eat for a little bit longer. But thank you, Dawn Michelle. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. Man, it's so crazy to think that we've been doing this a month now. Absolutely crazy. Opa said the family created too much distraction. Yeah, the family had help with the distraction. I mean, we got to keep it 100 as well, because with the family, the way that they have moved, and then the way that the media on every level, social media included, definitely have helped cause some distraction and moneyness in this one. They didn't find her or any evidence of any abduction either. Yep. I think honestly, most of us in this, I'm going to say most of us, because I know there'll be some people that don't agree, and that's fine. That's fine. But I think a lot of us are in the mindset, a similar mindset on what we think possibly happened. But I know there's a lot of theories out there. There's a lot of theories on this one. Lori P, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. April P, there's just too much that isn't adding up. I agree. I agree. Definitely agree. There's a lot of things that aren't mathing. That's right. That's right. Straight up Lagoony, baby. Piscine Gang. Yeah, I'm still blown away that it's been a month. We've had, man. You are right about that. Yeah, I mean, because we have to be honest about it. As much as, I love doing this YouTube stuff and everything, and I would love to defend, our platform and what we do here, there's some people out there that definitely did not make this, didn't help. Let's just put it just didn't help anything. Criminal Med, subscribe, share, join the Lagoonies. That's what's up. Thank you, Criminal Med. Oh, Miss Sassy is here. Good to see you, Miss Sassy. Thank you for being here, both of you. both of you, both of your profiles. Thank you. Rhonda Rodriguez, there is so much that don't make sense. The parents really should have been brought in again for re-questioning. Another statement I will not argue with. That is for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's get through this. this
Do you have
video.
an idea how much territory your volunteers and searchers are covering?
A lot. We have so many out there that they've broadened the scope. Plus, we've been able to utilize aircraft. THP's been wonderful with their helicopter and the medical helicopters with THP's FLIR at night. They've been flying today, and it's just outstanding how the community's come to help us, plus all the different resource agencies and the rescue squads and EMSs and all the law enforcement. And we just hope that we have a great result when we find Summer.
Have you gotten any leads?
At this time, we're following up on any and all leads. Again, thank you for being here. We encourage the public to call in any credible information to 1-800-TBI-FINE, and we continue to hold out hope for the best possible outcome. Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and come on, don't be doing this to me.
Mazda's most ambitious vehicle yet has a powerful, responsive inline-six turbo that
Where
holds
is it?
nothing back.
There it
The
is.
first ever Mazda CX-90.
Come on, man. Give me a second, guys. These things take forever to respond. I hate playing videos off of articles. They always do some weird stuff.
Good afternoon,
See?
everyone. I'm Leslie.
Yeah, we heard you, Leslie. We heard you. All right, let's move on to the next section. All right, let me check chat. We get in chat. Hello, Miss Sassy. Good to see you. All right, now we at 8:24 p.m. TBI, no suspect or vehicle. The Hawkins County SO and TBI will hold a short media briefing at 4 p.m. ET to provide an update on the search for Summer Wells. The location will be at Solomon's Temple Missionary Baptist Church, located at 7659 Lone Star Road in Kingsport. The search for 5-year-old Summer Wells continues this evening, and this is a continued thread. Many of you are asking if we have a suspect or vehicle description. We do not. Should we develop that type of information, we will share it with you immediately. And once again, there's the flyer, which we'll see quite often in this rundown. In a tweet that TBI said it does not have a suspect or a vehicle description in connection to Summer's disappearance. However, the agency said it developed such information. If it develops such information, and share it with the public immediately. 10:04 p.m. 30 tips so far. TBI said in a tweet that it had received 30 tips as of Wednesday evening, over 24 hours after Summer was first reported missing. Okay, let me just check chat before we get into Thursday, June 17th. So do a poll on basically where folks are at this beginning. How should I put that? How should I make a poll? I'm going to end this one, but thank you for all 31 people that voted on the poll I had up. That was 97% said yes, they're excited for this, or they were ready for this series to be covered on this channel. And we had 3% that weren't that excited, but that's fine. That's fine. Let me see. How do I want to write this poll up though? Let's keep it simple. Accident, abduction, abuse, other. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me see how. Yeah, I like that, Criminal Med. I like that. Let me do that. Dude, my hands don't want to type in the cold. My hands are like, nah, bro, this ain't. This isn't happening. It's so funny. All right. All right, guys. There we go. There's the poll. I like that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Criminal Med. I like that. That was definitely a good idea. Mr. Dakota said, I genuinely believe it was CWDW is covering for her, and Granny is just too scared to say anything. Well, damn, Miss Dakota. Well, damn. I'm trying not to interject my opinion too much as we go through this, just kind of like question things as we go through. But I mean, I really couldn't argue with that statement you just made. I really couldn't. Sassy said, this case started me into true crime, and so many times I've changed my mind. You know what I did too, Miss Sassy? Up until this point, now I'm pretty cemented in what I think, unless l.l.l. comes out with some crazy information and just changes the whole, flips the whole script on this. I did the same thing, but pretty sure I'm pretty solid in my opinion now. But we'll see. Heck, maybe by the time we get through this series, maybe we'll get some information too that might change my mind. But we'll see. I doubt it. Chronoma said it will be interesting to see how it will change, how it changes over series. Yeah, we'll keep that same and we'll do that. We'll keep that same pull up through the whole series. Obviously, I got to put a fresh pull up each time, but I'll take down the stats from each poll each time we do this, and we'll see how it changes. That's a good idea. I like it. Because I usually put those up and then I see how it changes from the beginning of the live till the end of the live. But yeah, I like it. Miss Sassy says, I have cried so many tears for Summer Moon Utah Wells. A lot of people have, Miss Sassy. A lot of people. This case, like I said, it took me a while to cover it because I know that it's so emotionally charged that I didn't want to be connected to any of the drama that gets connected to this case. But I've seen that I can't avoid drama on this YouTube thing anyway, so I might as well just, cover the things I want to cover and my people care about. Pat Gaines says, hi, TPP and everyone. Just got home from errands. Miss Pat Gaines. It's good to have you here. Hopefully the errands went smooth. Hopefully they were fun errands because, there could be sometimes some errands are fun. Shopping and whatnot. And I know that she was doing some shopping the other day too, so. Let's see. I can't do the poll because I still can't say what I think. That's fine, Miss Sassy. That poll is going to be up every episode of the series. So you just take your time and answer when you want. Okay. But so far, let me see what the poll says. So far, we already got 7 people that have voted on the poll. We have 29% accident, 14% abduction, 43% abuse, and 14% other. And then like abuse could either be a physical thing or a neglect thing. So that's kind of like I can see why more people are in that bracket. It makes sense. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there she is, Miss Tennessee Sweetheart. Miss Tennessee, good to see you, ma'am. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. Hey, TRPP, mods in chat. Good to see you. Having some hand pain since I started working out of home and been tired, trying to get used to it. But I have missed each and every one. We've missed you too. And yeah, no, you one of them faces where when you're not around, we all notice. We all notice for sure. It's the holidays. Yeah. It's legal shopping season, right, ladies? It's season. It's that season. Us guys get to go shoot things in our seasons or catch things, and y'all get to go spend some stuff on your season. So fair game. Have fun. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the reading portion of this, and then we'll jump back up here to this press conference. Okay. Thursday, June 17th, 1 p.m. press conference. Officials held their second press conference. Sheriff Ronnie Lawson said everybody is a person of interest and everything is on the table regarding the investigation into Summer's disappearance. TBI spokesperson Leslie Earnhardt said the circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain unclear. She added that if the investigators did develop information that Summer, I don't like how they put that, the child, that Summer was taken and develop a suspect and vehicle description, that information would be immediately shared with the public. Ground search crews had covered a 1 mile radius around Summer's residence so far. Crews hope to have a 2 mile radius covered by the end of the day, and over 48 hours since she was first reported missing. Officials said they had received and pursued about 50 leads so far. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll listen to this. Wait up, let me see. Chat. Tennessee Sweetheart says, I think she is no longer with us, and CW and DW know, and there are no credible witnesses or individuals whatsoever. I kind of figured me and you would agree with a lot of this, Miss Tennessee. I figured we would agree with quite a bit of this. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this rolling. And I got to don't get crazy, y'all. Don't be getting crazy. I'm going to get this rolling, and I got to step away from the computer just for 1 minute. I got to grab something real quick. But yeah, let's get into it.
Mazda's most ambitious vehicle yet has...
Sorry, guys. Like I said, this isn't through YouTube, so we got to deal with some commercials. Come on, player.
Cruise, drone, also a helicopter with K9s.
Wait up.
With this rain, we're very dense, including very dense ground cover, causing search efforts to become very difficult, taking extra time.
Wait up, guys. Let it buffer for a second. Let it buffer out for a second. It's running like Dookie. But once I get it running smooth, I'll be right back. I got to step away real quick. No, I don't need to use the bathroom. I need some chapstick, man. My freaking lips are killing me this cold weather. I know it's not that cold. I know.
Time to cover these areas.
Okay, there we go.
Fixed wing and also a helicopter.
I'll be right back, guys.
K9s on standby. Some of the steep and dangerous terrain. With this steep and dangerous terrain, we're also experiencing, as you see behind us, very dense canopy coverage, including very dense ground cover, causing search efforts to become very difficult, taking extra time to cover these areas adequately, exhausting teams a lot quicker, in turn causing longer for these grounds to be covered, allowing those teams for recovery and rehab. We have currently covered at this time at 1 mile from the residence last seen by ground and dog. Hopefully by the end of the day, we will have covered 2 ground miles, assisting with THP, expanding theirs to a minimum of 4 miles aerial aviation searching. As she stated, residents in this area, everybody continues to ask, well, if she wandered off, why did somebody not see her? This part of the community, the residents are very spread out. Some being from one hilltop to the other hilltop, or at the start of a road, and you may go a mile back before you ever get to another residence. It's making that very, very difficult for residents to be able to be outside working or something and notice her leaving that area. As we continue, we will continually assist Hawkins County Sheriff's Department, TBI, and FBI with this search as long as they deem necessary. And as Leslie stated, at this time, we are not asking for any public and or volunteers to assist in the search. A lot of people wonder why. Due to the extreme terrain, the nature of this, trying to locate her, trained professionals is what we need at this time to make sure that these residents don't become endangered and turn around and expand this issue with having to search for somebody else. Thank you.
All right, I'm back. And yeah, of course, my neighbors decided to start ripping on a tree with this saw. Awesome. So hopefully that's not too incredibly loud for y'all. But let me get you back up in chat. I saw some comments in here. Miss Pat Gaines says, my daughter and I going to run to Macy's. I bet you all are going to run to Macy's. Yeah, get your shopping on. Get your shopping on. My daughter said we going to Mac. Damn, y'all going to spend some money, Miss Pat. Y'all are going to spend some money. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Okay, I think I caught everybody in here. But if I missed anybody, much love, y'all. Thank you for being here. Miss Sassy said, I feel like l.l.l didn't do a good job or knows something we don't. Byron, I live close by, and there is corruption in the l.l.l. Yeah, that's the hearsay. That's the hearsay on the Tennessee streets. Criminal Med says you can't see anything unless you walk a grid. That is facts. Yep, that is facts. It must be a grid search. There's a certain way you got to do this searching thing, or else you can miss a lot. And even when the searching thing's being done correctly, you can still miss some stuff. Tennessee Sweetheart says Tennessee is full of corruption. You're one of the people I definitely have heard that from. I believe you guys. I definitely believe you. Lord P says, agree. Ronnie Lawson. A lot of people say that as well. Mr. Lawson is shady. Tennessee said, so many places to hide. Yeah. And that's what I feel like is more the case, is something like that scenario where we don't have a missing baby girl. We have a baby girl that was hidden. That's more so what I feel as well. Miss Rhonda says, I'll be listening. Got to run to Walmart real fast. So be safe in old crazy Walmart. That place it can be something else. Miss Sassy says, I live close by and there is corruption in Delhi, and others knowing that Sheriff Lawson's son is a RSO makes me think he could be involved because there is talk about, the trafficking in the area. I was scared to say certain words on this channel. Yeah, yeah. Oh my Lord, the Grands love Abercrombie and Fitch now, 15 and 17. Expensive taste there. Miss Pat Gaines, Macy's has some good sales this time of year. Only time to go in there. Sassy said, I knew about this before Summer went missing, so all the corruption information. April P said, I've had thoughts of maybe it's a trafficking case. I got to find a different word, right, to use for that one, because unfortunately that pops up a lot in true crime. We got to figure out a way to say it without getting hit by YouTube. Rivaled only by South Carolina. That is no argument there. No argument there. South Carolina definitely got some corruption afoot. Pat Gaines says, then we sneak into Neiman's and spray ourselves with expensive perfume. It's free. Oh, I like it, Miss Pat. You got a whole strategy, man. You guys got a whole system to the shopping thing. Know where the sales are, know the best days to go, and then know how to get all the little freebie, perks while you're there. I like it. All right, guys, let's get back into this video here.
As we stated before, the circumstances surrounding Summer's disappearance remain unclear. So if we do develop information that she was taken and we develop a suspect and a vehicle description, of course, we will share that with the public immediately. At this time, that's just not the case. So we'll take a couple of questions, and I'll offer Sheriff Loss.
Don Michelle says traffic jam case. Why is that not ringing a bell? I'm not sure, Miss Dawn.
An opportunity to say anything if he wants to.
What time was she last seen, and who reported her missing in the family?
Sheriff.
Her parents reported.
Miss Sassy says, I'm not saying the parents are innocent by no means. I just think there is possibly a connection. Well, I guess I'll kind of give my idea on that, right? Well, maybe not. I'll wait to give my idea on that because, oh, traffic jam. Okay, I see what you're saying, Don Michelle. I like that. Traffic jam. Okay. I got you. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'm gonna have to remember that traffic jam. Yeah. But I will say this. Whether there's a connection between somebody from Ellie's family and, RSO and traffic jamming and all that stuff, there may or may not be a connection, right? But because that is an actual fact and that stuff exists and there is that going on with law enforcement as far as like you guys know what I mean? Like I'm trying to say some stuff without saying too many words and getting in trouble up here. But when you have that going on with the top of the LE, the head of the department, how well do you think investigations are going when they're dealing with other stuff? So like I go back to the cold case I've been covering, Matt Odom's cold case right here out of Bakersfield, and similar situation, right? His whole case is cold because the investigator on the case was too busy dealing with some stuff on the side and didn't care to actually solve the case. So we have this little girl missing, potentially should have been able to figure out what happened with her, but because maybe there was other things going on in other parts of that town, city, county, whatever, with LE and other stuff like, the sun and whatnot, like could easily affect the department in ways that the investigation definitely could have been handled wrong. So, I mean, man, it's definitely a complicated one. Tennessee says, one thing that keeps me from thinking the other is Hunter's reaction and change later that night. Yeah, I'm with you, Tennessee. I'm with you. I feel like there's I shouldn't even say, honestly, there's not, with what we know, right? With what we know by people's actions per se, it would seem that there's enough going on in the immediate family at hand that really an outside source probably, isn't really needed for this to happen, if that makes sense. Like I said, I'm trying to dance around some things and not make you too mad at me or get other, I ain't trying to make myself a target. Anyways, Moto Mom, good morning. Always late. Moto Mom, don't matter. Good to see you, ma'am. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Let's see. Oh, you meant Wells and LE connection? Oh, man. Yeah. Possibly. See, I don't know enough about that though. I don't know enough about that stuff, Miss Sassy. As far as that connection, I just know that, you got people in law enforcement with family members that aren't necessarily the most savory types. But I don't know. 5GG, yo, it's Andrew. Well, hello, Andrew. Good to see you, sir. I'm assuming, sir. I apologize. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. All jokes, but thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Let's see. He knows as well, in my opinion. I know. I agree. He knows something. Yes, something up with Hunter, in my opinion. I think we're probably all agreeing that one. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. That boy knows something. He knows something. Last kiss. Hi at the Real Piscine Predator chat. I hope everyone had a nice holiday. I'm cooking and getting things ready for the work week listening. Last kiss. Thank you for being here listening. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're having an awesome Sunday as well. Dawn Michelle. Hunter knows more, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm thinking that's general consensus is the young man knows a bit more than he has said. And like the thing is too, guys, I think a lot of people like they forget about this fact, right? And law enforcement has way more information than what we know, right? They have to. They have to. Like, I mean, statistically, it's like what public we know about 5 to 10% of what law enforcement knows on any given case. So it's like, what do they still know? And everybody's like, well, they need to give that information out. Well, no, they don't, because if they give that information out and it hurts an investigation and a possible conviction later on, they have to sit on that. So just when you get frustrated with this case and you get flustered and you just like, you got to stop and just think, man, law enforcement knows more than what they're telling us. And they're only not telling us because they may hurt and investigate the investigation in a way that we will lose a conviction on whoever caused this to happen. So, but that's what I have to tell myself to keep a little peace in my head and my heart. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like most of you guys are general consensus is Hunter definitely knows a little bit more than what he's saying. Tennessee says, I have FBI in my family and I cannot get him to crack for anything. Yo, that's how it is, man. When you have like people in your family or friends connections that work in high levels like that, they won't, man. They will not crack. They're not going to tell you nothing until this is all over or they're retired. Then they'll tell you all the cool stuff you want to know about, but you ain't going to get them to tell you now. That's for sure. Moto Mom says, slaving in the kitchen, making homemade noodles for the turkey soup. Oh my Lord, there, my stomach's about to growl again. Straight up about to growl again. There are too many traffic jams in that part of Tennessee for it not to be something way deeper than l.l.l. is putting out there. Yeah, I can see that. And what I mean by l.l.l., obviously, l.l.l. has all the information on the traffic jams that are in that area. But what I meant by like l.l.l. knows more about this particular case is even if the traffic jam isn't involved in this situation, and it's just, the family members involved in the situation, either way you cut it, l.l.l. knows way more than what they're saying. And they can't say more most of the time because it'll hurt the investigation and the potential of a conviction. And I know it's frustrating, y'all. I know it's frustrating, right? Because it's like you kind of have to accept certain things with these cases because you don't want information out that's going to hurt an investigation to the point where we lose a conviction and the person that's responsible doesn't see, the full weight of justice upon them. Michelle, I don't think Hunter is involved as far as doing something, but I think he knows something that is important and he hasn't said. I think he's protecting somebody. Oh yeah, no, most definitely. I regardless if there's traffic jamming involved or the family members involved, he knows something. He was around enough to know some stuff about the way they operated, at least the way that CW operated. So he has to, right? He has to. But, dealing with a minor at the onset of this case, there's a lot that could and couldn't be done with him, right? At this point, though, like, man, I hope at some point law enforcement gets a hold of him again and can, like, I don't know, get some more information out of him. But we'll see. We'll see. See you later, you crazy. Fact, 1970 to 2023 is just as far apart from 1917 to 1970. That is an interesting fact. Let's see. If you check history of other LE office in the area and see how many have charges with child. Ooh, yeah. I guess part of me is gonna hold on to the hope and prayer, because look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So check it out. Let's think about it in this context. If it wasn't an accident or abuse, whether it's physical or neglect, right, then that means it's something absolutely horrible. And every part of my dad being doesn't want to think that it's that stuff. So I'm going to hold on to the hope and prayer that traffic jamming stuff, any of that child, just that stuff, I'm hoping and praying to God that is not the case. And that maybe this was just an accident, or maybe this was these individuals just with their lifestyle, it was neglect with the children, and something happened. I don't know, but I'm going to hold on to that, because the other stuff, the traffic jamming, the other stuff with it, man, that stuff messes me up. And I know it could be a fact and that could be reality, but I'm going to hold on to the fact that maybe it was just something less sinister. Which is another thing, dude, I'm going to touch on is it almost seems like some people want it to be something horrible and sinister. It almost seems like people want to be right to the point where it's like, it's insane. It's like, okay, I get it, but there's more leaning towards it just being neglect and an accident or something in a cover up than something sinister. It's like, why do people want to lean so hard into that extra nasty stuff without some really hardcore facts? Where it's like, we have so many facts about family members involved in this that, damn, you know what I mean? It's bad enough. Let's see. And good to see you, Miss Sam. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Sams, did you get the videos I sent Tom on? I haven't got a chance. I have Sam on email. I don't have Sam on Messenger, so I gotta like transfer those to an email to send them to her. But I'll do it. I will do it. Dakota says, "Is it just me, or are chats disappearing? I'll see one, and then seconds later, it's gone." Let me check. I'm not seeing any messages retracted on my end. Yeah, I'm not seeing any messages retracted on my end by mods. I'm seeing some of you guys have retracted your own statements. So maybe that's what it is, Dakota. Some people have retracted their own statements. I don't know if like they regret what they put on there, or maybe they misspelled something. I don't know what the case may be, but it's definitely not my mods. So Tennessee said, need to play Dumplings live from last night / this morning with JLR, BHB, and MGL interview with H's family. Tennessee, I'm gonna slowly work my way back to that, but we're doing this series from the very beginning. I'm trying to keep it in chronological order. But yeah, I will eventually get to that point. Trying to do this in aspects of not everybody that's going to see these live streams or catch these replays knows anything about this case. So I'm going to start completely from the beginning, so that we're all fresh with all the facts. You know what I mean? And then anybody new coming in can be educated on exactly everything that's gone on in this case, all the way up to this point. But we will definitely get to that. And then honestly too, I'm going to do my best to try to find all those videos and stuff, so I'm not replaying somebody's live stream from a replay to a, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to find them fresh, the way it's just our platform, coming straight from our platform. Let's see. Sassy says, I don't understand why Lawson doesn't say nothing at all. No update for the anniversary. we could speculate on that, Miss Sassy. We could definitely speculate on it. It could either be because there's no new information they can give us without hurting the investigation and possible conviction later, or they don't know anything new. Those I guess would be the two possibilities in my mind for that. Let's see. Sealers, does your name mean anonymous? That is, I wondered that actually as well, what that name meant. Dakota, me too, a lot of retracting. Yeah, and like I said, guys, that is not my mods doing it. That is the folks that made the comment retracted their own comments. And that's fine. Like, if you say something, you decide, like, maybe I shouldn't said that. Yeah. Hi there, Miss Rose. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Miss Sassy says, I pray so too, cutie blue eyes. You know, like, I am really trying to stay in a more positive space with this one as much as possible. But I'm not ignorant or blind to the other stuff. You know, I do process it all. I'm hoping, you know, for a less sinister situation. It's very telling, and I learned something new each time I watch it. No, I found that video interesting as well, and we were definitely going to touch on it, Tennessee. But like I said, I just want to chronologically go through this case properly and do a proper coverage on it. I don't want to, like, a lot of channels they're jumping back and forth and this and that, and it's like, if you're new to this case and you go to most content creators right now try to figure out what's going on, it's really hard. So I'm not just doing this for us so we can just get fresh on everything. I'm doing it for the new people coming into that know nothing about this case. Miss Dakota said, but then TRPP will read them, but I can't find the comments. He's reading it. Might just be because I'm on my phone. Yeah, and then another thing too that happens with YouTube is, dude, it'll like literally retract, or some people go to make a statement and it doesn't even show up. It's weird like that. I've seen it happen here, and I've seen it happen in other live streams. Yeah. What Rose said right there. I think it's a technical issue, YouTube technical issue. But with the drama that we've had popping off here lately, I can understand people's concern with seeing messages disappear. So you covered it too, Rose? And like I said, yeah, I mean, we'll get to it and we'll cover it on here. But it's like, it's not too urgent for me to cover it right now because obviously content creators, most of my subscribers are, you know, subscribed to and follow. You've got seen the video that is being spoke about. I'm feeling like that video will have better context and a better understanding when we get to it after we go through all this other stuff. And especially, like I said, for the new people. Let's see. It's from the 6-month mark of summer missing. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind, Tennessee, because like I said, I'm trying to do it in chronological order. So that after the article that we're on, the timeline we're on right now, that'll actually end up being perfect. I'll get into that video probably right at the end of this timeline, or not too much farther after it. But we'll get into it. Criminal man, not touching anyone or anything. No, man, I trust my mods, man. I'm pretty sure I figured out who the problem was. Man, and it kind of makes my heart sad, to be honest with you. Gator Hater, hey guys, late as always, but I will watch the replay for sure. Oh yeah, because this series, everybody's gonna want to keep up on this series. I think. I mean, well, you know, especially the people that are new to it. new to the case. Sassy said, well, he said he was going to, but didn't. Oh, the update? Yeah. Maybe he thought, or maybe he just said that to appease the masses and keep everybody quiet because social media and everything is insane with this case. Maybe he just wanted to take the pressure off for a minute. I don't know. Who knows? Oh my Lord. Which is less sinister? Nothing is, I wouldn't say, I don't think any of that's good, but less sinister would definitely, you would think an accident would be less sinister, but definitely the cover-up aspect of an accident, that's not good. So none of those are really good, but definitely I would think an accident or neglect would be a whole lot less sinister than selling your child off into a traffic jam situation for whatever, whether it be debt or whatever the case may be. Miss Tennessee says, yes, I am careful who I watch for sure. You gotta be, man. You definitely gotta be. Team Rose says, you got a long haul ahead of you to go all the way back to the beginning. This case will go on for decades. However, whoever covered up what happened to Summer did an amazing job. I will agree with you on that, Miss Rose. I will agree with you on that, but I'm down for the journey. You know what I mean? So it won't be a constant everyday grind on this, but definitely down for the journey. And the way that we cover things here, I feel like we'll do it justice. Miss Darcy said, are you on all messages and not top messages? Me? Through StreamYard, I see everything. All the messages show up through StreamYard. On my phone, I don't know, to be honest with you. I did go back and look, and none of the messages were retracted by a moderator. They were all self-retracted messages. Miss Sassy says, I'm praying she is still alive and some good friends or family have her. Hey, you know what, Miss Sassy? Like, I know it sounds, crazy to some people at this point to think that, but I'm right there with you. Like I said, I'm trying to lean more in the less sinister, possibilities without being ignorant to the other possibilities out. You know what I mean? Okay, so there were only 4 retracted statements. So yeah, guys. So no mod situation popping off. We're good. Make sure you're on live chat too, as well. Team Rose says, are you doing videos in chronological order? So many vloggers covered this case simultaneously. Yeah, that's what we're going back through in chronological order. Some stuff I will use in the coverage of this case. Some stuff I won't, because some stuff has value to it with this coverage. And then there's some videos that they have no value at all. They do nothing for this besides just make it more muddy. So, but definitely trying to keep it in chronological order. That way, new people coming in learning about this case can not feel so damn confused like you do if you go to some of the other places on the YouTube streets. If it was someone I know, let me know. We share a lot of the same mods. Miss Dumplin, I sent you a message on Messenger. You know what? I'll let you know who I think it may have been, but I can't tell you for a fact who it was. I don't know, but I think I know. But I don't like to start a bunch of stuff or accuse or speculate on things that I don't 100% know for a fact. Or I shouldn't say speculate. I like to speculate on things that I don't 100% know about. That's not true. So, but yeah, I don't want to accuse anybody, but I will tell you who I think it may be. But I'll do that in Messenger. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Team Rose, that last one on that comment that you made. I don't want to put it up on the screen because some of that stuff, not real YouTube friendly, but no, silly. Who was it that couldn't find the messages you were reading? No, Miss Dakota just was saying that it looked like messages had been retracted. So I think what it was, she just worried that we had a mod situation popping off. Last kid says, I'm glad you are starting from the point A. So many have had so much input it got so confusing and muddles with drama. Very sad. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I think it's most people would like, honestly, to be able to just go back from the beginning, refresh what we know, kind of sort through the BS, demystify this case a little bit so people can have and come to an opinion, with less BS involved. Don Michelle says, if for some reason your message disappears, make sure you are on all messages instead of top messages. You can change the setting up at the top of live chat. Yes, y'all. So that may also affect what you guys are seeing. So definitely I have that same issue. I'll roll into chats, live streams, and I'll forget to hit that all messages, and I'll be sitting there and somebody will be like, hey, I said hey to you. And I'm like, I didn't see it. And then I got to go back, hit all messages, and I scroll way back to the top. Then I'll see somebody said something. Let's see. Criminal Med says her brothers really loved her. They don't want to go back. I think what we've seen by parents, I hope she is with God, or maybe someone realized how nice she was and kept her. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's where my heart is. That is where my heart is. I'm going to do a live about this using your phrase less sinister. All right, cool. For sure. Appreciate it. I like to be a muse for people. That's awesome. Let's see. See you later says, remember per Dawn, Summer was worth her weight in gold. Yeah, man. He does say some some of the statements that man has made, it's like, you don't know if he's just making statements, like cliche statements, or if there's actual meaning behind it, right? Because, I mean, that's like an old school cliche statement, a person's worth their weight in gold, right? I mean, it's just like, you're a person is like, there's no limit on your value, right? Like you can't put a value like that on somebody. So like gold being the most valuable thing in this world, that's an old school like saying, worth the person's weight in gold, worth your weight in gold. So it's, did he say that just being his age and throwing out some lingo and some language that is from his generation, or is there something more sinister behind that? And with him, it's hard to say, man. It's so hard to say. Yeah. I'm with you though. Like when he says stuff like that, it makes you think like, damn, dude, are you saying something more, or is this just you saying some cliche shit again, bro? Because he is. He's a master of saying like these cliche things and then going back to faith, right? Like over and over and over and over and over. Let's see. I'm trying to catch back up in chat. I have always said that ABD, my heart hasn't told me differently. I got you. Yeah. Let's see. Team Rose, I honestly think unaliving your own child and hiding the body and lying about it and not giving her proper buried is pretty darn sinister. Oh, I'm not saying it's not. To me, that is worse than baby getting taken by someone. Damn, I don't know. I'd have to disagree, Miss Rose. I think your parents either snapping and unaliving you, or you becoming unalive by an accident sounds less sinister than you being tortured and having your innocence taken over and over and over and over and over every day until you're used up and they throw you away. So I would think that is actually more sinister. Let's see. And Rose, I know that as well. When we started this live stream, I prefaced that with the time frames aren't necessary. It's estimated. We don't really absolutely know. But I get what you're saying though. But yeah, anytime you roll into my chat and you're late, if you go back, if you have questions or things to interject, usually if you go back and watch the whole live stream, I've probably already covered the things that you want to interject. But I find that it's mostly other content creators that roll in late and then want to interject. So, all right, Dakota Parker. Sorry, I got to clean in l.l.l. I do have it on all messages and whatnot, but yes, I just wanted to make sure some BS wasn't going on. Thank you for looking out, Miss Dakota. I need that from all my people because there are a lot of people on YouTube that like to cause some issues. So I appreciate you guys looking out. Yes, what Don said, well, sorry, was driving, so it was missing words here and there. Okay. See you later. Why does YouTube have two message types, top and live? I don't know. I hate it. It's so stupid. It literally, it's so frustrating because like I said, I will forget to hit that stupid all comments or whatever. And I'll end up missing people saying hello or whatever. And I got to go back, scroll like a mile up the chat just to see comments after I figured out I didn't hit that button. Tennessee said, I only watch 3 channels that cover summer because of the over speculation. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to stay away from. You guys know me. I'll speculate if it's like factual. We have facts on it. But outside of that, especially with this case, I just want to get the facts out in the timeline and things that have happened and in a proper order, educate the new people, you know? Cronenberg said, you have to know what state of intox DW might have been to put it in context, in my opinion. That's, yep. I mean, we'll slowly get to that, right? We're going to get to those. We're going to get to all of it, man. We're going to get to all of it. Which sources will you use? It'll be multiple sources. It'll be basically whatever I can find specifically from l.l.l. We'll use interviews and whatnot. Outside of that, I don't know if I'm going to use a whole lot of YouTuber interview content with the parents because most of that content, it's just, I don't know. It's not even really that YouTube. It's not even friendly to my channel, to be honest with you, some of that content. I mean, we'll talk about it, but I don't know how much of it I'm going to show on here. I don't want to add to. I'm going to cover this without adding to the issues. You know what I mean? At least that's the challenge here. That's the challenge, is to cover this properly without disrespecting Summer by allowing some of the stuff into this coverage that's out there. Like, that's the dance I do here, right? Is I try to like cover the cases, but respectfully, you know? Let's see. Josh, Justin, Dumplin, sometimes JLR. On Summer. Yeah. I think most of, I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot. You just being around, you hear a lot, right? You don't even have to really watch a lot of content creators specifically for this case. Just being around, you hear plenty. TPP, have you heard the audio recording of Candace telling dispatch that Dawn was trying to hurt Summer and Summer screaming for help? That chilled me. Yeah, Pat, and that's the thing. Like, I've like, just because I'm just covering it, I think that maybe some people have it confused that I haven't been following this or dug into it enough to know the background on it, but definitely a lot of those videos, a lot of stuff I've definitely heard, and we'll get to it. We'll definitely get to it. Gator Hater, I think when he's drunk and making comments, there's truth in what he's saying. I keep hope that when they get tanked, one will make a big slip. We'll have the tip needed to find the true answers. I think that's like the general consensus and thought with most of the true crime content creators that keep dealing with those two, is they hope that eventually one of them's going to slip up and say something, and we're going to have the whole thing solved. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, you guys. Yeah, right there, Tennessee. I Gator Hater. He's a professional drunk, so I don't see that happening. And that's where I'm at too. That's kind of where I'm at too. Because think about it. How many live streams have they went on drunk? How many intoxicated, whatever the hell they're on, and they still haven't slipped? So I don't know if it's gonna happen. You can't get a real functioning factual timeline because none of them told the truth about it. I understand that. And like I said, Rose, come on, man. Like, here's the thing. For the content creators that come in here and want to interject about the case, this goes out specifically to you all. Please watch all my content before you come and tell me about things, because there's probably a pretty good chance I already know what you're about to tell me. And yeah, so it's just kind of like needless. I actually just had this happen on Thanksgiving where I had a very opinionated content creator kind of ruin my live stream and the vibe in it. So I just, you know what I mean? Like, everybody can have opinions, but spamming out chat and just getting too opinionated, that really don't vibe here. And especially if you're bringing me and saying stuff to me, making comments to me where I already know about it, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of unneeded. The one thing that bothered me a lot was when Don was on MGL and he didn't know Summer's birthday, and neither did Candace. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Gator Hater, they have been drunk many times, but they have yet to say anything. I find that hard to believe, especially with, that's the thing. That's the general consensus, is I don't know. I know everybody wants them to slip and say something, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, okay. So now I see where you're at. Okay, the abduction story makes the Wells look least sinister if it truly happened behind their backs. Oh, I'm talking about in general what's more sinister, like just in general. I'm not worried about the Wells. I'm not in that camp. I'm in the camp of Summer and justice for Summer. I'm not in the camp of the Wells. Oh, that's where we're a little bit off on this. So when I'm talking about what's more sinister, less sinister, it's just fact that, an accident or even an accident out of neglect would be a lot less sinister than being abducted and the things that would happen, or traffic jammed and what would happen. So, but yeah, so I'm not there with the, I'm not too worried about them. I'm more worried about Summer and justice. And Can even has their birthdays tattooed on her. Oh, you can't make it up, bro. You can't. Oh man. Let's see. Gator Hater, do you think the boys will speak out once they are of age? I do. Yeah, I think they speak out about the conditions they are in. Once they get to the point where they're of age, and they're allowed to, because you got to think too, like at some point, maybe things that they've already told law enforcement, you know what I mean, is under wraps. And even there might be reasons why we don't hear a whole lot about what they know. They may have already talked about things, but once they're of age and they have the ability to speak out, I say we probably hear something. Dang, let's see. Criminal Med says, yes, I believe boys have much to say, in my opinion. Oh, I do too. I definitely do too. Dumpling says, Grandis is at her sister's right now in Wisconsin. I want to know why she's hiding. Shit, wouldn't you hide from them? Wouldn't you want to hide from them, Dumpling? Wouldn't you want to just get away from those two, I would. I'm watching today, but grocery shopping, so listening while I shop, Sam says. Thank you. Honestly, Tom, I think you should start with their childhoods. Mary and Jeannie do a good job describing their life with Dawn as kids. No, I mean, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. It's, yeah, this story, I'm starting with Summer. Like, that's the thing. I keep trying to tell people, like, I'm focusing on Summer and her abduction and the timeline. Once we get into the full interviews with the parents and we progress more into that, and you can start to see the parents' personalities on the camera, then we'll start getting into the background with the parents. I don't want to confuse people like, okay, I'm going to bias you against the parents before I even give you the information about what happened. You get what I'm saying? So if I was to cover the parents first, I'm going to bias new people coming in, and I can't do that. I got to like give people what happened and the facts around what happened as best that we know. And then we can get into the background of individuals involved and the possibilities. You know what I mean? Trying to keep it as succinct as possible. Back on my BS. What's up, girl? Hey, you all watching while driving. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Miss Darcy said, I'm sorry, but I have to TRPP Rose. No worries, Miss Darcy. No worries. Let's see. Criminal Med said, where is Grandis? Heading back up there next week. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Criminal Med, how come you're around everything that's popping off? I swear, you are around everything that is popping off. Look, the background of the parents tells the story of what happened this summer, but that's only if you believe that it's the parents that did it. And I gotta approach this with a neutral way. I'm approaching this coverage of this as neutral as possible. Like I said, if I was to cover them first, it's going to bias your opinion as we roll into this. And I don't want a biased opinion rolling into it. It's kind of like a trial, right? We're covering this like you would a trial. I'm not going to put in information out of order that's going to bias, people's opinions. Dumpling says she's hiding because she knows the truth, in my opinion. And that's the thing. What I'm saying, Dumpling, is yeah, I agree with that she does know what's up. But think about it, man. In that family, if you know too much in that family and you're a woman, you could disappear. So I'd hide from them too. You never know. You never know in that family who the next person is going to be missing. I'd be scared if I was her. Let's see. It isn't about Dawn. I agree. No, this is man, this is basically what's happening right now is the same thing that happened on Thanksgiving Day, y'all. It's the same thing that's happening in chat right now, unfortunately. Don Michelle, Grandis absolutely running from something. I'm a grandma and I'd never leave until I found out what happened. Indeed. Let's see. Criminal Med, because stuff is popping off everywhere. That's fact. That's fact. My Lord. Let's see. And I think another thing too is the way I approach the true crime, right, in the cases and in the trials and stuff is I try not to do what a lot of people do where you'll interject what you would do, because not everybody, would do the same thing. Not everybody's in the same mental, emotional spot, financial spot, education spot, all that, right? So everybody handles things differently. So when I look at these cases and the trials and everything, I'm looking at it in a neutral aspect. I'm not trying to look at it dude, I got a lot of life experiences and I could like easily interject my perspective and be like, well, man, I've been through this and I would have handled it this way. It's just, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. But I noticed that like that tends to be really big with this case is a lot of people want to put themselves, yeah, you know what I mean? They want to put their perspective on it. Like this is the only way it could happen because this is what I would do put in this situation. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys, let's get back into this video.
Report her missing.
But when was she, did they say when she was last seen? I know that she was reported missing around that time. But was she last seen earlier in the afternoon or in the day, you think?
That time is varied because they were searching for their child themselves.
I have a question for Captain. Just wanted to see, are you asking for assistance from other agencies? I know yesterday you all mentioned 19 agencies helping out with the quick turnover and personnel, it sounds like, that are searching. Are you all looking for other agencies in surrounding counties to help? And what is the hours that you all are searching?
Yeah, so hours of operation this time are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have, like Leslie stated yesterday, we have utilized at this time 19 different agencies throughout the state of Tennessee. We also have multiple agencies outside of our jurisdiction in burning states, and also expanding to Middle Tennessee to having these teams on standby.
You talked about getting tips. Can you give me an idea of the magnitude of tips that you've gotten so far, and with the amount of time that's passed, is there concern, that it's less likely to find the longer?
Of course, the longer this goes, the more concerned.
Miss Sassy, yes, we're running over there on Rumble, Miss Sassy. We're running over there. So definitely, and that's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. So, yeah.
At this stage, we've received nearly 50 leads. None have panned out so far.
50?
Yes, approximately 50 at this point.
Who does Summer live with, and is there any history with this family with law enforcement or anything that you're aware of?
Summer lived with her parents and 3 siblings.
Are these her biological parents, mother and father?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any history of your office?
1 second. Sorry.
Is there any history of your office going to their home or anyone in the home? Is there any criminal history with family members?
The father has a criminal history.
Can you elaborate on that?
I don't have it with me.
Is any of the family persons of interest?
Everybody's a person of interest till we find Summer. The most important thing is find Summer. That's what it's all about. That's why we're doing the ground searches, the aerial searches. Finding her is first and foremost.
Are you concerned that this could be an abduction at this point after so much time has passed?
Everything's on the table. I mean, we're looking at everything, crossing every T, dotting every I, and turning every stone. That's why we have 2 different operations. Captain's operation is search and rescue. And law enforcement operation is look into this incident.
Yeah. I stream on multiple platforms. I actually know what I'm doing over here, even though, some people want to roll up in here and tell me how to run my show. Yeah, I actually stream on both platforms. Much love to my Rumble people, much love to my Facebook people out there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream, and hopefully not too many of my people are offended in chat at this point. But if the vibe keeps going the way it's going in chat, yeah, I'll end up having to just deal with it, I guess. But
and find Summer.
Is the father's criminal record relevant in this investigation?
No, sir.
I've also heard there's been speculation of the siblings in the household. Just wasn't sure if you're able to elaborate on siblings at all.
They have 3 others besides Summer.
Older, younger,
Older.
sisters?
Older.
Okay. One more question, guys. Anybody have another question? Okay.
I had a question. We've heard about issues with communications between search teams regarding lack of cell coverage as well as the radios. Can you elaborate on that? What those issues have been and how they've impacted the search?
Well, Captain, he can relate to that as far as law enforcement. We can't hardly communicate at all on our radios, and cell phones are out of the question. But thanks to AT&T and Verizon, he can tell you about that. They've been a big help to us. Go ahead.
Elaborate on that real quick. AT&T and Verizon both have bought cell phone service boosters to our command post to help try to utilize cell phone coverage, which is still very spotty for most of the area. Radio communication between ground crews and also aerial aviation has been very difficult due to the state that our radio system's in at this time. For ground crew operations, we're having to utilize anywhere from 4 to 6 different radio channels to make sure we have the coverage where everybody's accounted for.
Real quick, when you said that the search area you covered was about a mile, did you mean a square mile or a radius around the residence?
That is going to be a radius from around the residence from the last point of her household.
Thanks everybody for being here. Just to clarify, ground search efforts end around 8 o'clock. However, if we do receive any phone calls giving us a credible lead, we do follow up on those leads throughout the night. Thanks for being here. Any updates will be posted on our Twitter feed, and we'll update you again as soon as we have something available. Thank you.
All right, guys. All right, I got to give this stupid player a couple minutes to decide if it's going to stop or not before I scroll down. Otherwise, it's just going to... All right, I think we're safe. Okay, let's go ahead and roll down to this next section. Okay, let me see. Okay. 1 second, guys. Let me address some stuff. All right, cool. Just wanted to check, make sure all the feeds were good on our streams. Looks like we're good. Groovy Gal, good to see you. Hi everyone, just tuning in. Anything new on summer? We gotta find that baby. Groovy Gal, nothing new. What I'm doing is I'm starting from the beginning. We're completely starting from this, from what we understand is the beginning, you know what I mean? And we're gonna just deep dive it all the way through to the current, timeline, and that's what we're doing. Hopefully some new stuff pops up as we're going through it, but as of right now, nothing too new. A lot of people reevaluating old stuff at the moment and looking for things, but at the moment, unfortunately, nothing new. Tennessee said, I'm here, but giving my puppy her bath and listening at the same time. Oh, there's Easy. Bring it down. You're doing a fabulous job running your own channel. I'm glad you're starting from the beginning. I'm laid back. I'm watching. Thank you, Easy. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Okay, let's get into this next portion. So we've been rolling for what? We've been 2 hours. We're 2 hours in. It's 11. Yeah, let's do a little bit more. Let's get into a little bit more. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a multi-part series. We going low and slow on this one. We're doing it right. We cooking right on this one. All right, Summer's father issues first statement. First time we hear from old Dirty Don. Okay, Don Wells. Summer's father said in a statement to WJHL that Summer would never leave our hill, and that he believes someone snuck up on her and grabbed her. I agree too. I don't think she'd leave that hill either by herself. I think he was telling the truth on that part. We know that there's people praying all around the world, praying for her safe return. So many people love her. She would never leave our hill. I think that someone snuck up on her and grabbed her. I don't think she's in the area because the dog goes down to the road, and that's the end of the trail. But I don't know that for a fact. The way that she just disappeared, she would never do that. I agree with that part too. I agree. Okay, Friday, June 18th. Summer's father speaks on camera to reporters. Let me go ahead and read this bottom portion, and then we'll jump up there and catch the interview. Speaking to reporters, Summer's father, Don Wells, thanked the community and emergency personnel searching for Summer. Wells also spoke about the evening his daughter was reported missing. She was planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house. So my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother came in and she says, Summer, and she went down into the basement and she didn't answer. So she went down there and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since. Okay, let me jump back up here. Go ahead and play this one. Let me catch back up in chat before we get into it, though. Make sure I'm seeing you guys. Back on my BS. Cooking slow is the way to go with investigative work, for sure. Thank you. Thank you, back on my BS. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support and the positive words of it. Thank you. You mean you think I'm doing okay up here? I like it. I appreciate it. Because some people don't think I know what I'm doing, it seems. My Lord, y'all. My Lord. Okay, you can't. You on the phone. Understandable, Don Michelle. Let's see. No live flowers ever seen. True. All right, let's go ahead and you know what I mean? Prepare cringe warning, okay? Cringe warning, because sometimes there's trigger warnings and sometimes there's cringe warnings. Some people's voices will, it's a cringy thing to hear. So there's your warning. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate you. Get her here to, but she stated she didn't remember if it was locked or not on the interview with the interview room. Oh yeah. We're going to get into all the discrepancies as we get into this. We definitely will. That's why I want to go over this so well and get it real cemented in our minds. All the very official first statements and the things that happen, because then as we go and we proceed into like all the other little side interviews and the things that have gone on, we're going to be able to point out all the discrepancies, like they're going to be plain as day once we get into the juice. So that's what all this foundational stuff's about. We and then, like I said as well, for the new people that know nothing about this case, it's for them as well. Back on my view says, just ignore the haters. Everyone gets them. Doesn't mean you're not doing great. Much love. I appreciate that. Don Michelle, that flower story was BS. There were weeds growing in those pots. True. Easy cringe. I can feel your vibe from a mile away. Dude, I'm telling you. Sounds like marbles and grit to me. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh my Lord.
Mazda's most ambitious vehicle yet.
Man, I really dislike these stupid commercials. Come on, play. Don't be going black screen on me.
She says, where's Summer? She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since.
This morning, Donald Wells spoke on camera for the first time since his daughter disappeared.
Please, let Summer be okay. Please come home.
He says it's unlikely Summer would leave the house on her own. Wells says the last time anyone in the family saw Summer was when she entered the house to play in the basement after gardening with her mother and grandmother. Wells also spoke about his gut feeling about Summer's whereabouts.
Some bad person grabbed her, but we have no idea.
Wells says law enforcement have covered leads on area sex offenders and drug addicts.
We're trying to think, beat our brains out. We've covered everything that we can think of already.
Like, I'm telling you guys right now, one of the things that Don does bad, he does absolutely like something that just does him no favors. And it's the verbs that he uses. It's the language he uses. It's his descriptive words that he uses, man. It does him no favors whatsoever. It really doesn't. Oh my goodness. And I'll tell you too, like when I first came upon the Summer Wells case and started watching like the interviews and just, back when I first got into it, I had a lot of red flags going off, man. Body language, phrases, this, that, a lot going off. Pat Gaines says, I didn't know anything about this case till after she was gone almost 2 years. I missed a lot. Thanks for starting at the beginning of TPP. No problem. I feel like, honestly, that might be a case for a lot of people. And then, like, the coverage has been so just everywhere with it. It's hard to really grasp a real good idea of, like, what happened in the sequence that happened. He said, I'm glad to see you smile. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'd rather be up here smiling than, all grumpy and having to deal with stuff. Criminal Med, does anybody buy anything because of a commercial? I never do. No, if anything, I'll be honest with you, Criminal Med. If I'm forced to watch your commercial, it'll probably make me not want to buy your product. To be honest with you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, literally, I'm more apt to buy a product, a social media person, of influencer, like just slowly uses in a video before I'll use something I see in an actual paid commercial. So yeah, I think times have been changing. Don Michelle says that boy's body language speaks volumes to me. Don Michelle, and that's what I meant by like red flags, was like, man, all these interviews, there's a lot. I mean, the interviews with the media, with major media, right? There's a lot of body language and red flags. Definitely.
Investigators say they have followed up on says he is overwhelmed by the massive numbers of personnel on site.
We just really appreciate everybody trying to help that they have, law enforcement and all these volunteers that are here. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
That was John Janko reporting those sentiments shared by Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, who said he has never seen a show of public support like this in his 4 decades of law enforcement.
Yeah, today the TBI and Sheriff Lawson said Summer's family does continue to cooperate in this ongoing search for the little girl. They say that at all points the family has continued to be assisting in this process.
Baldy, no commercial. Don't do it to me, commercial. Don't you do it. You better stay paused. Okay. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Chromed, it is nice to bump out the brain and re-look at this, figure out what is real. That's what I'm talking about. And, I'll be honest with you all at this point too. I mean, going back and looking at it from the beginning again, I mean, it's going to help me too. It's going to help me. Because you guys know, we cover so much stuff on this channel. I'm researching so much stuff constantly that, some details will get foggy at times, some points in the timeline might get confused. So it's always good to go back for sure, especially when you get stuck. Say you're covering a case, no information's come out 6 months to a damn year, right? What's the point of sitting there and rehashing and trying to make little details into something big when you can go back and just re-look at the case fresh? That's what investigators do. Like cold cases and stuff, that's how they solve cold cases. They go back to the beginning and they look at it fresh, new perspectives, Miss Julie Dell, hey, 7 more and we'll be at 50. Heck yeah, guys, thank you all. Thank you all. Getting us to that 50 mark. That's what's up. Chroma said, go like Goonies, Lagoonies. I love that name, dude. The Lagoonies. I love it. Miss Ann, good to see you, Miss Ann. Much love, Miss Ann. Easy said, oh, them boys will be on the internet soon and they will give us the real story. Preach. Preach. Let's see. April P says, it's nice to be able to give your thoughts and not get jump back on. I know. And honestly too, I thought I was gonna wait and do these the summer series on literally full members only. But then it was like, I don't want people that are subscribed that can't join up for whatever reason to miss out on it. But we're definitely gonna have to monitor chat and make sure that the vibe stays right, because I want everybody to be able to do that, to give their opinions. And hopefully everybody in chat so far feels like they've been able to do that, because that's the whole point of this. I want to see everybody's thoughts, everybody's opinions, everybody's point of view, perspectives, see if we can't, get somewhere with it all. Tennessee said, I like facts. In this case, it's so muddy. A fresh look is what we all need, in my opinion. Man, I'm glad you guys agree with that, because I felt like it was a good idea. I felt like it was like, I was trying to sit there and think about, like, what is going to be the best way to honor Summer, to cover this case, and to also do it in the most productive way that brings the most value to my community. And I was like, bro, the only way to do this is like approach it like a cold case. Approach it from the very beginning, bro. Just get into it. Everybody's like got into it. Just do what everybody hasn't, and like really from the start. Let's go back from the start and just do it. Easy says, you got merch. Man, I'm still working on the merch situation. It's because I have to like come up with some merch art to like use for Teespring if I want to go the Teespring route, and I haven't decided whether that's a good route or not. And then I'm thinking about some items that make sense for our merch that I could like, ship myself and deal with myself. I'm working on it though, Easy. I honestly, like, there's a lot of stuff I need help with, and I don't have the help. So it's a slow grow here. Heck yeah, and you'll be here for it. That's what's up. Thank you. See you later. I need to become a member again. Heck yeah, you do. Let's see. Yes, I get aggravated when chat starts going sideways because you may not agree with someone. And that's, you guys all know, like, that's the biggest thing I'm trying to like bolster here, is a environment where all my people can give their opinions, and you know what I mean? Julie Dope, Colonel Med, Don, Tennessee, you got this. I'm jumping the shark. All right. They got your back. They're handy with them. They're handy with the still, if you know what I mean. Hopefully some of my people got that. Colonel Med, fishing lures. I actually make custom fishing lures. I actually do make custom fishing lures. I haven't made them in a while. I have some. I think I have at least. I have to have at least like, I don't know, a dozen made right now. I make custom inline spinners. It's how I catch a lot of my fish. If you go back and watch my videos, especially at the aqueduct, catching like all the bass, a lot of them are caught on those spinners. I just didn't think that my fishing lures would be like merch that people in true crime would want to buy. But then again, a lot of you ladies might have husbands, sons, grandsons, nieces, nephews, daughters. I mean, the fish, though. I mean, you might be into them. Let's see. So you like the colors of the show, like the overall, like, keep it. I like that 80s retro look. You know what I mean? Grandmammy Annie, good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. Number 46. Colonel Med, you got it? You on it? Sassy. I'm back from beach. I love you, Miss Sassy. You're so funny. Let's see. If you can, better be able to come back on, join back up. I know I'm lagging the chat, guys, so I'll catch back up eventually. I like others' thoughts, but I also have a mind of my own. Heck yeah. And that's the thing, too. It's a fine dance for me, because it's like, I know how to cover it all and I know how to keep neutral. But at the same time, it's like part of why some of you all follow me is like literally, just to hear what the hell I'm going to say about a case, So, but I try to do it respectfully to where I'm like not overwhelming with my opinion, and you still feel like even if we have opposing opinions, even if you like me, you still are like, all right, we don't agree, but he's still all right, you know. So it's a fine balance for sure. April P. I usually stay in the bushes because of that, and that's like my big thing is like I want all my people. Like I understand if you're tired and you don't want to engage in chat, that's completely understandable. But if you're staying out of chat because you don't want to have like you don't want to be attacked because of your opinion, I don't like that. I definitely don't want my my people to feel that way. Oh snap! I just made it down to that. Oh my goodness, Lori P. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anybody that got that, anybody that's in here that got them gifts, man. I mean, I'm sure y'all told her thank you. I know I'm late in chat. It takes me forever. Lori P. Thank you so much. I need to write that down. I gotta write it down. Gotta put it in the members section for my members to be gifting. Because I like to give you all shout outs, you know what I mean? Sweet. Much love, Lori P. Thank you. Thank you for growing the gang, for adding more fish to the lagoon. Man, I swear every time that happens, it like totally takes me off of my thoughts. Let's see. Let me see. Where are we at? Where am I at? Yes. Thank you. Very sweet of her. Very, very sweet. And congratulations to everybody that got that membership. Welcome to the Lagoon. You are officially part of the Piscine Gang, and we officially, well, I guess we're officially known as the Lagoonies here, baby. And I dig it. I dig it. I love it when the members, when you all come up with this stuff, man. That's the real. It's because I could sit up here and come up with all kinds of different things, but when you guys come up with it, that's like grassroots. You know what I mean? It means more. Yeah. Tennessee sweetheart, no husband. Did See You Later get it? Did you? Heck yeah, See You Later got a fish. Right on. Easy says, no way. I tried to find your videos from fishing. They are so far at the bottom of my videos. I got 6 between live streams and videos and shorts. I think I'm 600 and something in the library. So you gotta go like way down to the bottom of the library to see the fishing videos and the dip review videos. Some people say it was worth it. Some of y'all have went and watched them and said they're pretty good. I was just learning how to do the YouTube thing, man. I was just learning how to shoot. Don Michelle, differing opinions aren't bad. Sometimes they can get you down a new rabbit hole that you never expect. Yep. I mean, they could be, yeah, it could definitely be good. It could be bad, but I think you do yourself a disservice when you don't allow yourself to hear other opinions. That's for damn sure. Dang, chat lit up. And Grandmammy Annie says, congrats, 900 plus subs. Thank you. I still can't believe where we're at. I mean, technically, I've only been doing this true crime content since January. So for us to be where we're at, like, huge blessing. Got to laugh instead of cussing. That's what's up. We all have in younger years where our tempers are a little bit less tempered, right? So I'd rather not be in that season of life where you're just angry and cussing. I'd rather be in the laughing, smiling section of life, season of life. And Lori P says, you're welcome, everyone. My pleasure. Thank you, Lori P. I really appreciate that, man. Totally makes their day, makes my day. It's all very, very awesome of you. See you later says Turtle Island tonight, folks. Yo, yeah, I almost forgot, right? I believe it's supposed to be tonight. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen now over the last week and the craziness of this last week and what it's going to translate into Turtle Island tonight. That is going to be interesting. But that being said, I think I have immunity. Do I, guys? Do I have immunity? I think I have immunity. So hopefully I don't get it stripped. But if it does, you know what I mean? You guys know, everybody. I think we all know the strategy, right? Be quiet until the second half of the game show. Then if I'm stripped of immunity at that point, call in and promote the show, promote our community, and let people know. You know what I mean? Let them know how good it is here. Miss Melissa, hey everyone. Good to see you, Melissa. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Let me see. You need to make a playlist of just your fishing so they're easy to find. I actually need to go in and refresh the whole entire playlist, the whole library. Yeah, I need to do that. I get caught up in the thumbnails and the research and like communicate with you all in emails or messages or responding to comments and stuff. So yeah, I do need to go back and do that. Sassy says there are 14 people watching in the bushes on Rumble. Man, thank you all, everybody over on Rumble and everybody over on Facebook that's watching right now. Much love, you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. And if you guys ever get tired of being over there and not talking and, you want to come hang out over here, that's cool too. But hey, Rumble has that chat room right there. It's open. Feel free, man. Engage. Get to know each other. We building this community no matter what platform you're on. We all one big ass family. Let's see. Miss Darcy says there is a difference between opinions and arguments because it has to be done their way. I agree. And that was kind of like what was happening a little bit earlier was there was very strong opinions that were being pushed that could have been easily turned into some arguments. But I refuse to let that, happen. I left a message for them just so you know, Cutie Blue Eyes. Thank you, Miss Sassy. Thank you. And thank you for all my people that do go over to Rumble and moderate in the chat over there. I appreciate that very much, guys. I really do. Let's see. Grandmammy Annie at the Real Piscine Predator, and you didn't cheat either. Bravo. Thank you, Grandmammy Annie. Yeah, no cheating, baby. Lagoonies surround the island. That's what's up. I mean, come on, man. That island's meant for us, guys. That island's meant for us. I mean, I literally have spent a majority of my life around water. And not just fishing, man. I mean, obviously, I was a lake kid, river kid, man, right? I mean, just straight up water, right? I live in California. You know how much time I've spent at the beach? I am familiar with sand. I am meant to be on that damn island. I am. I mean, come on. The Lagoonies? It's ours. Come on, man. It just makes the most sense, guys. Gator Hitter said, yes, you have immunity. That's what I thought I remembered. I just, you know what I mean? I'm so used to being like the underdog, just trying to fight it out that I forget, man. I forgot I had immunity up until I kind of started talking about Turtle Island. Tennessee said, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, that's the strategy for the first hour, Tennessee, and then the second hour. Look, I'm playing this game to get as many subscribers as possible and to have as many ears hear about our channel as possible. So quiet the first hour, blatantly loud the second hour if we don't have immunity. Because my time, guys, let's be honest, dude, my time on this island, unless it gets, it gets tricky and a card comes out and just works in our favor. We've seen how the cards even work at this point. The best bet for me is get as much publicity off of this game show as possible. Get as many people coming over as possible. 3-hour Turtle Island. 3-hour Turtle Island. That sounds intense. I don't know if I could do a 3-hour Turtle Island. 3-hour Turtle Island would be insane. 2 hours is already, it's already a lot. Heck yeah. Criminal med. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, is like, okay, because I play chess, right? I'm looking at this game show as a game, right? Strategy, right? Wise, and being realistic and a very strategical, rational individual. I understand the numbers I'm up against. I understand the amount of income that I'm up against. And yeah, so if we can just promote the hell out of this channel and get us to 1K, that's a win. Now, if something crazy happens and we end up with that strap, that belt, which I believe that we should have, makes the most sense. Yeah, if we can at least get to 1K or better, that's a massive win for me. A massive win for all of us. It increases the numbers in our community and the support in the community. Criminal said, last 30 minutes will be wild tonight. Yep. The last 30 minutes is what scares me the most in the game, guys. And that's the whole reason why I want people, like, you know, when I don't have immunity, why I have people call in and put us just in the positive, because that last 30 minutes, you never know, dude. Somebody comes in and they could be like, oh, I'm about to drop 6 to 8 eggs on this dude and get rid of him because nobody is called to help him. He's gone. He has no fight. There's nothing. Too late. You gone. Let's see. Looking forward to the 3-hour Turtle Island tonight. Is that for real? Is that really happening tonight? Is it really a 3-hour Turtle Island tonight? What? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it through that, guys. I'm gonna have to like take a nap. I have work at 2 a.m. tomorrow, California time. That's kind of depressing right now. I don't know if I'll be able to like be awake through the whole damn thing. Damn. I'm gonna really need you guys tonight, because if I can't, when I get off this live stream, if I can't get enough stuff done and get like a substantial nap in, dude, staying up that late is not going to be healthy for me to do the type of job and the work I do. That's not going to be good. So I'm probably going to need y'all big time. Big time. Tennessee sweetheart. TRPP, yes, adulting was hard, but we did it. We don't cheat, but we win. That's what I'm talking about. We come in 100. Sassy said, we need another phone line there. I will answer at Pagan says, I really want to see TPP win Turtle Island. That would be so cool. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I agree with that statement, Miss Dawn. I agree with that statement. I definitely do. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all my people. Like, I think we're starting to figure out how to deal with stuff here in this community, and I love it. Let's see. Shit. Corona Med says Jimmy probably has 100 eggs ready. Yeah, guys, if that is true, thank you, Don Michelle. Appreciate that. Giving that love out to the Rumble watchers. Much love to all my peeps over there on Rumble, man. Come over, introduce yourself sometime. But yeah, 3 hours, man. If it's really 3 hours, guys, I'm definitely, oh, shit. Moto Mom says, yes, it is 3 hours tonight because he skipped Thursday. She's, man. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm going to attempt my best to stay awake for it. And I'm going to try to work it out to where I can get a nap in. But I'm definitely going to need you guys there tonight. Yeah, because usually, like, whenever immunity gets stripped or somebody calls in at me, like, I usually, like, sound that alarm. I throw the fish up in chat and everybody starts doing the call in. But tonight, if, like, I end up passing out and then I get attacked, I ain't going to be able to sound the alarm. So I'm going to need you all just to, you know what I mean? Chill ball up, go to war. Damn. Okay. See you later said, I could use that shiny buckle in the middle of the belt to make sure I'm still pretty. Oh, dude, I want to put that. I'm swearing, dude. Like, I don't get it either. I would straight up been rocking that belt. If I was the lab, I would have cut a cool ass promo, did some cool pictures, and man, it's for real. Colonel Med, thank you everyone for being here wherever you are. Happy holidays. Stay out of suitcases and skip eye drops and mushrooms this year. Don Michelle says you better get your beauty sleep therapy. Yeah, that's a long time for sure. For sure, it's a long time. Lori P said, we will hold it down. Get your rest. I'll just be honest with you guys too. When the game show starts, I'm gonna drop in and tell you guys all what's up, hello, and I'll let you guys know. I might fall asleep, so you guys know. Like, or if you guys see like no comment from me as I'm getting attacked, you guys know he's probably asleep. Let's save his ass. We could do shifts. Miss Sassy said, don't worry, we got you, kitty blue eyes. Thank you guys. Thank you. Man, I appreciate you guys. Dude, I didn't know that. I didn't catch that. I heard the live earlier too, but I was like trying to get some stuff done. So I must have missed that 3-hour part on the last live that they did. And Gator says, I think it's double elimination tonight. That would make sense if he's extending the time because he missed a day. I'd assume he'd probably add another head to the chopping block. Damn. Pat Gates, man, with dimples, we got you tonight. Thank you guys. Gator said, we need to see who's left to throw out to vote off. That is true. Easy said, Turtle Island sent me your way. And that right there, that statement is exactly why I have developed the strategy that I developed. When I sat back and I looked at it, I was okay. I got like 800 subscribers at the time, right? We're at 900 now. And I'm like, realistically, I'm playing against people that have a few thousand all the way up to like 10, 11,000 subscribers, right? Massive base. So I'm like, all right, let's be realistic, guy. Reality is, even if my whole entire army we call in, right? If one of these other people, I'm head to head with them and their whole crew calls in, dude, we in trouble. They got a lot of numbers, right? So I was like, well, what are we going to get out of this then? What should we be aiming to get out of this? And that is, let's get as many new members of this community as possible. Let's get as many people over here as possible. Because once we get them over here, they usually stay, right? So Easy making that comment, Turtle Island sent me here, sent me your way, came here, stayed, right? So I feel like the way to play this game for us is getting on that phone line and letting people know exactly how dope this community is and how different it is and the things that we do here. I just feel like that's a way better way to do it, to play the game at this point. And then hopefully we grow the ranks so much by the end of Turtle Island that maybe we will have enough numbers to actually overthrow these bigger channels, man. Because, dude, they dwarf me. Some of these people dwarf me. It's insane. To be honest with you, I feel incredibly blessed that we've made it this far, you guys. I know there's some other undesirable people that got cut, but I feel blessed to be here this late in the game. Can you get blue eyes? Don't stress, please. We got you 6. Yeah, man. I know, man. I know. I'm not stressing on it. I'm not stressing on it. Worry word, stop stressing. You be talking to my mom. She told you, huh? Mom's told you I worry too much, huh? April P. Gonna need help tonight because I spent my egg money on subscriptions this week. Y'all heard April P, man. She gonna need the backup. We gonna need the backup. But like I said, guys, I mean, that's the big thing too, right? Think about it. We promote the Hell channel. We get more people over here. We never know, dude. Within those ranks might be people that have the means to be like, you know what? Nah, this is my new home channel, and we about to take this. I'm gonna make sure we get this win. Motomod, we got you, my friend. I appreciate it. I see you later says, vote the most popular off. Oh, man. It takes money. It takes money to vote the most popular one off, unfortunately, in this game. And then even after you vote them off, there's a good chance that people just keep coming back and buying damn eggs and get them voted back on. It's a rough game. It is a rough game. Who's the most popular? Dude, Bomb. Look, it's basically by ranks, right? By subscriber count at this point. It's Bomb, Jonesin, Huntress, and then me. At least I'd like to think about it in that order, you know what I mean? Because like, even though Huntress's channel, her subscriber count's not really large, her and Dumpling co-host each other's shows. So it's like they got two shows in one, kind of, you know what I mean, as far as subscriber base. So, I mean, just with Huntress, she's got a few thousand people, you know, that have her back. And then it just goes up from there to Jonesin and then on Bomb. It's like, wow, there's a lot of numbers. But Bomb seems to be the most popular at the moment. Gatorhater said, that's how I found you too, was Turtle Island. No, like I said, man, I will never talk bad on Turtle Island, even like if I'm not happy about like, you know, maybe the game format this season, because I thought it was going to be something different. I can't complain. I won't complain because Turtle Island, the last 2 seasons that I've been on it, it put me out there. It got people even know about me. Season 2, people got to start hearing about me, and we're on season 3 now, and look where we're at. So I can never complain about it. It brought me a lot of amazing people. Let's see. Sassy says, well, Bomb and Huntress. I mean, honestly, it might be that. Honestly, Bomb, then Huntress, then Jonesin. Because even with Jonesin having a bigger sub count, yeah, Huntress has got a lot of fucking. Her girl got power. She coming in strong. April says Bombshell and Jonesin. Let's see. Don Michelle says everything positive that comes from Turtle Island is a win, and that's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to get as much out of it as I possibly can. I mean, because think about it. Check this out. What if I played it safe, right? What if I played it safe? Nobody heard about me. We didn't really gain any new community, new members to the community. And somehow at the end, I slid in and got the win, right? Cool. I got a belt. I get some prize money. But we didn't really grow the community. We just, you know what I mean? It was just, at that point, I feel like it would be just for selfish reasons so I could have a belt and some money. Whereas like growing the community, that helps our channel in general. That helps like support the whole thing that I'm trying to do with the channel. Yeah, I think they both have immunity as well. I think it's me, right? Me, was it me, Bombshell, and Jonesin? I'm not sure. I didn't even remember if I had immunity, so I don't know. Sassy says Jonesin isn't that big as she. I thought she was bigger. I know she's bigger than me and Huntress's channels, technically. I thought she was up there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I thought so. I thought she was bigger. Let's see. Sassy says Huntress stays and Bomb Nation will save her, so Jonesin would be the one. Okay. Criminal Med says it takes the right card at the last minute. Oh, it does. And then Criminal Med, what's bad about it is like, oh no, did I freeze? Okay. Technical difficulties, y'all. Give me 1 second, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, am I back, guys? Can you guys give me some ones in chat? Throw some ones in chat if you guys can hear me. My whole computer just went black screen on me. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm seeing those ones in chat. Thank you. Yeah, my whole screen just went black screen and froze up. So, like I said, guys, I know I got to figure out this computer situation because I am working on limited time with it. Let's see. What did I miss in chat? Let's see. Go after non-turtles please first. I think that's been the general like strategy for everybody is like to go after, you know, those individuals. But then there's like, I don't know, I feel like the people at the top of the game are going for each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm watching the votes. I watch the votes and I'm watching who votes for who and who supports who and who's calling in. And there's some interesting stuff going on. Sassy says, those eggs change everything. Yes, they do. What about Jailer? Honestly, I'm surprised nobody kicked him off yet, to be honest with you. I thought he'd be like one of the first ones to go. Those eggs are a win for yeah, they are. Definitely they are. Let's see. Huntress doesn't have immunity tonight, and I hate to say it, but the bomb may drop tonight on her. Not from me because I'm conflicted now because of Dolly, but I got great channels and great peeps from it. I know. That's why I made the comment the other day that as much as I love this game show and I'm going to get as much out of it as possible for our community and our channel, when it's over, I will be so happy. And not just for me, but for my people. Because I know that I have a lot of you guys that you guys love like all your people, like your favorite content creators. You guys rock with us, man. You guys support us. And it's coming down to you having to pick between your favorite people. And that's just a crappy position to be put in. So I feel for my people. I mean, shit, dude, I'm competing against at least one person that I consider a friend, right? And it's like, it's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It is. Because this show has definitely turned into like a popularity contest more so than a content, creation, thing. So yeah, definitely some weirdness about the whole thing that I'm ready when it's over. I'm definitely ready for it to be when it is, but let's see. Chronoman says that he's making dough. Yeah, he's definitely making dough. He's a businessman. He is a businessman for dang sure. Bombshell Huntress does not have immunity, so saves for her would be great if y'all want. Yeah. That's the thing too, is I think it's gonna take an egg because what Gator Hater said, I noticed the way that some of the voting was going, and I think I think Baum and Jones's people, even though like there's some like cross pollination of people being cool with the three girls at the top, I think some of the members of their communities are going to go pull triggers on people that are in the way. So essentially, I think people from Johnson and Huntress and Baum's community, they're probably going to go after her pretty heavy because of the fact she doesn't have immunity for like the first time this season, I think. At least that's what I would do if I was them. That would be the strategy if I was them. And honestly, I'm surprised they haven't took my ass out the game yet. Like, because I would have if I was them. If I was Joneson or Baum, I would have took me out already. A lot of the other people that are still on the island are going to be easy to get rid of. I would have took me out. If I was them, I wouldn't let me sit over here and keep gaining more subscribers and more of a community and more of a support system. If I was them, I wouldn't do it. So, yeah, that being said, it would be smart to take me and Huntress out as soon as they can, to be honest with you. Let me see. Turtles roll. That's what I'm talking about. And that, honestly, I'm gonna be look, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you all. A legitimate turtle, like a real deal turtle hasn't won it yet, right? A real deal turtle hasn't won that belt yet. I just feel like it should be one of us. All right, cool. That's how far I am behind the chat, y'all. Oh yeah, Penny P's still on there. Penny P's on there, but I think Penny P has kind of set herself up with the content and stuff that she gets into that eventually they might come for her. But we'll see. Sassy says I missed last week, so I'm lost. Sassy says Penny P isn't a threat. Oh no, she's a turtle. And me and her last season, me and Penny Pumpernickel last season, me and her, we flew under the freaking radar for damn near the whole season. We didn't get kicked off towards the end. It was pretty dope. Go for whoever's on the chopping block first. Yeah. Well, what it is like there's strategy to it. It's like if you get in too early and give up your vote too early, it's kind of dangerous, right? Because you can be like, all right, my person's safe, so we're gonna go at this person and get rid of this person. And then next thing you know, your person's not safe anymore, and now you can't even vote to save them, and everybody's going after them. So it's like even the way that you vote has got to be kind of strategic, in the timing of it. Let me see. Don Michelle says, in the end, it would be great if it was a Moose and Laguni fight. Honestly, like if the rule sets hadn't changed, and it would have been small content creators, that would have held true. I think it would have been me and Huntress at the end. That's who I thought was going to be at the end, was going to be me and her. That's why I was like joking with her at the beginning of the Turtle Island. I was like, I got to take you out, my friend, and this and that. It's because I thought it was genuinely going to be me and her at the end. And now I don't think so. I don't think me and her are going to be at the end at all. Which is actually kind of, I'll be honest with you, it's kind of nice because, yeah, not having to go head to head with your friend at some point would be a lot better. Julie Doak says, one more and we're at 50. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We keep getting to them 50 marks pretty consistently. It is definitely helping us. Pat Gaines, watch out for them crazy eggs. Let's see. Don Michelle, everyone hit that like. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it to that 50. And then like Criminal Med said, on to 75. Gator Hater said, there's too many left that aren't even playing that need to go first. Which brings me back to a statement one of the callers made that voted against me. They're like, oh, he's just sitting back and he's not playing the game. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I'm the only guy that I made a flyer for the damn game. I had a flyer out for the game before the first freaking episode launch. How am I not playing the game? I literally talk about the strategy to my people prior to every episode. And I dropped the notification for the episode every episode. How am I not playing the game? Whoever called in and said that was cap. That was hard cap. That was like big cap and like sombrero caps and shit. Like it's ridiculous. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Don Michelle, there are a lot of creators that have never had one vote and are not really supported whatsoever. Yep. And that's what I thought too, is like, I thought like all the people at top that have all that extra pull, that they would just tell their people, oh, let's pick this person off. Let's pick this person off. Let's pick this person off. Don't worry about calling to save me. We're good. We just pick these people off. And I don't even need to be saved because there's going to be so many votes against this person that they're going to be gone. That's how I thought the bigger players are going to play it. But all their subscriber base is calling in to save them. I don't know. I'd have played it a little bit different if I had the numbers in my favor, like some of them do. Yeah, that would, there are definitely a few people we could plan to take out. We just got to be careful about our strategy. Gator Hater says TRPP, but their drama /crime where you are true crime channel, so that's a major difference. I know. And that was like another reason why I had to come up with the strategy and be realistic about this season. Was I was like, okay, dude, you're a true crime channel that's competing against Krama social channels, right? Where people have time to go be social hours on end and not really cover anything of like real value. So I can't compete with that. I got a job. I take care of my grandparents. I got kids. You know what I mean? So research and putting these shows on, that's my grind. I don't have time to go platform and panel other places and be social like that to win this game. I just don't. I have to focus on what we're doing here. They don't see you as a threat yet. Well, they're mistaken. Don Michelle says, honestly, Penny P and her latest content will have lots of support from Dolly and PJ's crew, in my opinion, but she's got a target on her back from others. That's what I agree with you on that. She's supported by the turtles for sure, Don, for sure. It's the other people that she pissed off that are going to end up coming for her. That's what I meant by that. I'm friends with Penny. I'm cool with Penny. I'm subscribed to Penny, so I like me some Penny Pumpernickel. All right. You're with Don. Feel ya. April P said, "I'm tired of those dang bombs in chat." Yeah, it was get a little wild. Get a little wild. It's a little explosive in chat at times. Penny Pumpernickel isn't trying because of bomb. I think I know she's got strong affiliations too with some of the bigger players, and that's the thing is I have no affiliation with bigger players here. I'm like a lone wolf. It's like me and Huntress are friends, but outside of that, like I'm a lone wolf. I'm kind of on the outside, it seems. See later says, when we win, I'm bringing the fish food. I like that state of mind right there, man. I really do. I really, really do. I really like that. Sassy says, see you later, turtles need food. Colonel Med, I think there are creators who have no idea that they're on. Dead weight. Yeah, there's some creators that don't know if they're on. There's some creators that know they're on and literally don't even show up to the show. They just ask their subscribers, hey, did I get voted off yet? So when people make comments about me not playing the game, I was like, what do you mean I'm not playing the game? I'm obviously playing the game. If you would check my channel out, you know that. But then again, if you come check my channel out, you'll end up becoming part of the lagoon. And then, you know what I mean? You ain't leaving. So it might be dangerous for some people to come over here. They didn't even know you. I know. Some people didn't. They didn't know. But they know now. Oh, you're making me hungry with that one. Yep, some don't know, others don't care. See later says, the night the winner is announced, be sure to be in your tux for the winner interview. That's what's up. I like that. I like it. Yeah, I know, and that's the thing is I know, like I said, I know a lot of my people rock. You guys are good with a few of the content creators on the island, so I understand the voting situation for some people. Oh, snap. There he is, K-Mac. Good to see you, my brother. Good morning / afternoon, everyone. Number 49 in the house. Thank you, my brother. Good to see you, sir. You ready for tomorrow morning? Shit, it's too early, sir. Too damn early tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Okay. Where were we, man? Let me see. Let me see. So I think we might yeah, I think we'll end up picking up back up at the 2:30 p.m. press conference when we reconvene on this. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this part 1 of our summer series, and we still got quite a ways to go just on this this crude timeline we have that we're going into. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and we'll bookmark it right here, and we'll jump back into it when we reconvene for part 2 of this series. With that being said, y'all, let me change the format up. Oh, come on, computer, please don't do this to me again. Come on, don't do this to me. My computer is not being cooperative right now. All right, let's see. I'm trying to change the format up, but I am lagged out bad. Okay. All right, you gonna let me change? Okay. There we go. All right, that's better. Let me switch this to. God, man, every time I click on a window, it's like a dice roll right now. No, it froze again. No. I wonder if you guys can hear me or if I'm just like completely froze. Am I back? Oh, come on. All right. Let's see. Throw some ones in chat, y'all. My computer's acting crazy. All right, guys. I am dealing with some straight up technical difficulties here. Technical difficulties. Can you guys hear me now? Can I get a 1-1? It's 1-1, some 2, any numbers? All right, cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. We're coming up to that 3-hour mark, and I don't know. Like I said, guys, my computer's been giving me all the warning signs that it doesn't want to hang out very much longer. Let's see. Dawn Michelle says, April P, when you get eggs, I don't know who gets more excited to see you open them. My granddaughters love guessing your votes. Yeah, when you see April P, like, yeah, it's always interesting. I always wonder what people are thinking when April gets the eggs. You know, like some people and they're freaking out. They're like, damn it, she's about to hit me. She's about to get me. Let's see. K-Max said, and to answer your question, TRPP, I no, I am not ready for tomorrow. Let the crazy begin. I try to tell my people, bro, that we man, the stuff we about to deal with for over the next month is it's gonna be bad. Let's see. Don Michelle says, at the end of the day, it's an awesome game, and it's awesome just to see you all on it and making YouTube fun. I agree with that. I agree. I try to keep it in that you know what I mean. That I try to look at it like that. Spit it out, Junior. All right. Yeah. Does anybody know what time? Is it going to be like the usual time out here? It's usually 7 o'clock for me out here. Everyone's still in Dolly Island. I did. Yeah, I know. I've had a couple people tell me like, oh, I should get a game show going, but I'm kind of apprehensive with it because I'm not trying to bite anybody's style. And I think if I did anything like that, game show wise or something, I'd want to do something completely different than what everybody else is doing. And I'm pretty sure I could come up with something original. See you later says, love April P. You play with a very analytical mind. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I agree with that. Miss Darcy, you were thawed, now frozen again. Can't hear you. There you are. All right, sweet. So it looks like I'm completely back. I'm caught up in chat. I hope I didn't miss too many people. But yeah. So what I was saying though is we'll definitely, when we come back for part 2, we'll get back on that timeline where we're at. There might be another live stream in between, the parts of this, because we got to keep up on all the other information that's coming in as well, right? I don't like to do the concentrate on just one specific thing for, show after show after show. That gets kind of boring. So definitely we'll have some new information on the next live. But man, I've enjoyed this one so far, guys. I definitely have enjoyed this live stream. Just getting back into this from the start, I feel like it's going to be a really good thing. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the conversation in chat. I mean, you know, there's a couple things that happened today in chat that was a little bit less than savory, but we'll deal with it as it goes, right? We'll get through it. But I definitely enjoyed it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Hopefully you guys appreciate us going back through this case from the beginning and really hashing it out and figuring it out. Let me see, Grandmammy Annie. I don't think it's stealing when Dolly is encouraging and inspiring everyone. I think what it is, Grandmammy Annie, I think is like people that are literally taking the same concept and just changing the names on it. I think that's what's like rubbing people the wrong way. But, you know, imitation is the highest form of flattery. So, I mean, if anything, Dolly probably looks at it as like, yeah, they're stealing my ideas. But he's the original, right? He's the original Turtle Island guy. He came up with the Turtle Island concept. So, you know, he's probably pretty flattered by it, honestly. Don Michelle says, y'all make sure your notifications are chosen for all on TRPP and Dolly so you get the Turtle Island messages. Yes, guys, definitely make sure you got that notification bell on, because not only, obviously, I post the lives, right, and let you all know that I go live, but I try to put up quite a bit of community posts, you know what I mean? So, and those community posts are where the notifications for Turtle Island go. So definitely make sure those bells are on. April P, I just try to keep it fun. I don't ever really know until the eggs are open what I'm doing. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, he did kind of, you know, he was inspired himself, right? He was inspired himself. So definitely imitation is flattery. It is definitely flattery, a form of flattery. Man, who's blowing me up with messages right now? What is going on? Are we missing something? I don't think. I think we're good. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I already got messages to deal with when we get off this live, man, from some of that nonsense that was going on earlier in this live. But whatever, I guess that's my life now. I just got to deal with these things. Oh, snap. Absolutely make it your own. I'd love to see you on Miss Ann's dating game. The funny thing, Grandmammy Annie, is a few months back, we were actually joking on this channel about doing a dating, like a members only type dating game. We actually joked around about that on here. And it wasn't too serious, but that's funny. That is, I don't know, man. I don't know. What's she paying to get on there, huh? What's the pay look like? Man, another message. Let me check this real quick, guys. Sorry, I gotta text my daughter back real quick. Okay, cool. Let me see. Message me. What you want me to message you for, Miss Julie Dope? Check your message. I'll check your message. You got a message? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll deal with that later, Miss Julie Dope. I'll deal with that later. That message you sent me. I'll get it ironed out. Darcy says no one will make the money that Dolly makes. No, Dolly has formulated a beautiful game show. Like, and everybody that hates on it, they're just mad because they didn't come up with it as an OG idea. Oh heck, sorry for what? No, I swear, guys, my computer keeps freezing. It's so horrible. Yes, Miss Ann's dating game is gonna be fun and funny. Let me see. It isn't me, y'all. Dumpling, I swear. I don't think you've done anything bad, Dumpling. Promise. Let's see. Oh, send Sam's the Creighton Waters videos. Yeah, I will. I'll try to remember to send Sam the Creighton Waters videos, Mom. All y'all Creighton Waters women, you guys are hardcore in some Creighton Waters. Let's see. I will step in and buy an egg when I need to fix things, lol. For now, I just watch. Moto Mom strategic as well. Yeah, there's a few people I've watched sit back and they strategically do some really cool stuff. Criminal Meta, I'm drowning in soap. Dude, I've never got to use that damn soap either. It is not in my budget. So that's, that'd be another perk to winning this is, him hooking up some soap. Sorry you have to deal with BS caused by other people's actions. It's it is what it is, I guess. I'm just gonna have to be really, strict and firm on how I deal with people when they come in the chat and want to start being highly opinionated and tell me how to run my channel. I'm just gonna have to be that way. Because you guys saw it. What you guys saw happen in chat earlier with, an individual was the same thing that happened in chat on Thanksgiving with another content creator that came in and wanted to try to run my stream for me. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't do that to anybody else. I've never been anywhere and try to run another creator's. And I'll give the creator, hey, there's information on this case that they ask for it or interject something positive, but I don't come in and let me teach you how to run your channel better. You need to format and you need to do your layout on how you're covering this better. Maybe you need to make some better thumbnails. Maybe you need to maybe think about doing some pre-records and maybe some shorts as well. And, maybe you should start over here instead of over here. I don't do that, man. That just shit is... Tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist. That's what a narcissist does. They roll over to somebody else's program and try to get everything up. Let me see. What else you guys saying in chat? Dumpling, I swear, Dumpling, girl, I messaged you. I don't think you or Huntress were part of the problem, but I did some... Damn this computer, man. I keep freezing. It's killing me. But I don't think... So everybody knows in our community, I don't think Huntress or Dumpling are the ones that were rogue modding, all right? I made some strategical wrench pulls to see how some people would react, and I got some of the answers I needed. So just to let you know, so everybody knows. Those two girls, I love the shit out of them. Hopefully they ain't mad at me, but I don't think they did anything wrong, okay? Sam, thank you, Julie. I'll check it out. Dude, she did. She sent me 3 videos of Creighton for you, Sam. My mom's all about that Creighton Waters. I now realize why Mom wants to move back east with me. She's gonna try to slip down to South Carolina. That's what she's gonna do. Is that what the plan is, Mom? Are you trying to move back east with me so you can slip down to South Carolina? Oh my Lord, this computer right now with this freezing. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Y'all, man, my computer is legit hating me today. Absolutely hating me today. Am I back? Oh my God, why is this happening? Well, at least it's happening towards the end of the live stream instead of while we're in the middle of the actual full-on summer presentation that we're covering. Gator, Dumpling, you little muskrat. April P, got some samples I could send you. Oh, man, okay, so here's my thing, and I can't think of who it was last night. We were talking about coffee and trying the mushroom, that mud water stuff, and I haven't tried it yet because I don't want to like it and not be able to afford it. It's kind of the same thing with Dolly soap. Is my ex-girlfriend that I was seeing, right, the one that I had the little DV situation with, she made some badass soap, man. She made cold press soap. I've never even been able to find close to the quality of soap this lady makes. So I'm worried that if I try Dolly soap, that it's going to be that good, but I'm not going to be able to keep affording to buy it. And you know what I mean? Your boy got child support to pay, and I got one job, so that's so kind of pricey for my budget. So I'm scared to try April P, to be honest with you, because I might like it and I might not be able to keep buying it. Sassy said, I don't have money, and I would if I did, really. Yeah, I mean, I would already have tried it had I had money, if I was working like that. Jennifer, good to see you. Hey, TRPP, been watching from the bushes, lol. Thank you for dropping in and letting me know you've been here, though. I appreciate that. I really do. Man, I love it too, because, you know, like, if you guys don't drop in and let me see your faces from time to time, I don't know if you're here or not. You know what I mean? And then when I'm in another chat room with you guys and you drop in and you start like trying to talk to me, I'm like, yo, like, I haven't seen you in a minute, but yet you've been watching me this whole time. Thank you, though. Thank you for dropping in and saying what's up. Sam, I bet. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, she got you some good videos for sure. She got you some good videos. Oh, snap. That's funny. That is funny. Lagoonies, baby. The Lagoonies. Miss Chris Marie, be safe driving. Good to see you. Thank you for being here listening. Right on, man. Right on. Thank you all for being here, though. Definitely thank you for being here. I know we're getting towards like the wrap up portion of the stream, but appreciate it immensely. Everybody showing up on a Sunday for 3 hours hanging out with me. Oh, especially with my computer acting this way. All right, guys. I think my computer is giving me those signs that I should probably wrap this up before it completely gives up on me and I can't actually properly wrap the stream up. Let me see. You can get it half off right now. The soap. Yep, it's a Goonies reference. Yeah, that's why I love it. It's the best. All right, guys, let me do some shout outs real quick. Let me do the quick shout outs. Why the computer's still working. And then I'll probably drag my feet on the last part of saying bye to y'all. But let me at least get the shout outs in before this stuff stops working for me. So we got our November shout outs to all of our members and subscribers that have donated to the channel through PayPal and Venmo and CashApp. So we have Miss Sassy7 with 1 dono. We got Miss Angela K with 2 donos. Miss TLC is me with 2 donos. Miss Backrow Becky with 1 dono. And Criminal Med with 2 donos. Appreciate you ladies so very much. Y'all know, obviously, I need the help. So that being said, let's get over to our supers for the month of November. We have BM Turtle Madness, Moto Mom, ZA, Lori P, Jeannie Ange, Angela K, Pat Gaines, Easy E, April P, Darzilla, Ivamos, and Lori P. And out of this list, let me give a shout out as well to my membership donators, all my awesome members that donate that love back out and give people, gifted memberships. You guys rock. Give them shout out stuff. We got Moto Mom with 40 gifted memberships the month of November. We got ZA with 5. We got April P with 5. We got Ivamos with 10. And we got Lori P with 5. Much love to each and every one of y'all whose names I read off that. I appreciate you guys so very much. That being said, don't feel obligated to donate to the channel. If you can't donate, don't feel bad about that, all right? I understand not everybody can donate. I get that. I understand it completely. Obviously, I can't even buy myself some freaking cold press soap, so I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But, all I really ask, just show up to my live streams. Even if you can only show up for a couple minutes, man, drop in, say what's up, smash the like button, maybe share it, and, tell some people about it. That's all I really ask, man. That's like the biggest support that I could ask for. Outside of that, everything else is like just cherries on top. It really is. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. Miss Jeannie Ange, there she is. You've been chilling in the bushes, Miss Jeannie Ange. Thank you for that super sticker. I appreciate that support so very much. So very, very much. Yeah, no, he's definitely got an awesome soap popping. Yeah, that's the soap too. That's another reason why I like high quality soap is I have autoimmune issues, and if I end up getting the wrong food or some variables from the outside, hit me wrong, dude, my skin becomes an issue sometimes. So cold press soaps, man, they are where it's at. They are definitely where it's at. Eggs, cutie, blue eyes. I was saying money for eggs. I got so. Well, I don't, Miss Sassy. I know. Grandmammy Annie says, see y'all later on the island. Grandmammy Annie, I will see you there. Hopefully my eyes will still be open. Yes, awesome movie, man. I'm an 80s baby. The Goonies. Jeez. We gotta. Man, look, I'm telling you, when that dropped last night, when you all dropped Lagoonies on as part of this channel, like I was like, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. The Lagoon's kind of fashioned after the Blue Lagoon. Obviously, I'm a fisherman. I grew up in the 80s. Blue Lagoon was one of my favorite movies. That's up there. And then whenever you guys dropped the Goonies, I was like, dude, it doesn't get much more 80s. Obviously, the whole damn channel is fish and 80s theme, right? Retro colors, all that good stuff. That works. Lagoonies is like absolutely perfect. See you later. Looking forward to the tugs. Jennifer says, by the way, thank you to who donated my membership. If it was today, it was Lori P. If it was today. So much love, Lori P. Again. Thank you for those donations. Those gifted memberships, they're huge. Let me see. Sam's already like, she helped me do the wrap up. Everyone have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for the great show, TBB. You are very much welcome. Thank you for being here, Sam. I know, right? Jeannie Ange coming in from the bushes. She's one of the ones that there's a couple names that I know that are more than likely in the bushes. I have a few snipers in there, y'all. We got a couple wrenched up snipers in there. I will tell you that. So be prepared when you come in here trying to mess around. They'll take you out. Much love to my bush snipers, okay? I know you guys are watching because you guys be sending me messages over here on the side too. Miss Sassy says, I love each of you. We'll see you at the island. Cutie needs soap for the Christmas. Guys, I want to keep my skin looking good. You know what I mean? Your boy tries to take care of himself. I'm a strange mix, y'all. I'm a strange mix. I am a strange mix. That is for sure. Very unique. Don Michelle, my 3-year-old has it too, and it works wonders. Yes, no, those soaps, man. If you have skin problems, eczema, all that stuff, it helps big time. Because it's what we're supposed to be using. We're not supposed to have all these other soaps, all this other crap in it. Let's see. Miss Julie Delk says, have a good rest of your day, fishies. Back Rebecca, I have psoriasis and Dolly soap really helps. Yeah, that's my ex-girlfriend. She did really well with that soap because of that. She had a lot of clients that were had skin issues. Those soaps make a huge difference. Sassy, Santa's coming, cutie blue eyes. I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good, boy. I have to say, I think I've been pretty good. Yeah. Sam's wrong. Said sorry. I thought you were done. Come on, Sam. You know me. It takes me 30 minutes to wrap up the show. It takes me a good 30 minutes before I can say goodbye to y'all. It's a process, all right. And I have a hard time doing it because even after I know like we finished with all the content that I want to cover for the show, it's like, I don't want to leave you guys. I love talking to you guys. Stand by for TRPP tonight on Turtle Island. That's what's up. We standing by, baby. We watching how these cards unfold, and we got to throw up the show ball and go to battle. That's what we're gonna do on the golden sands of that Turtle Island, baby. We got to go take the island, baby, and secure the lagoon. Let them know. Let them know. It's our territory. Sam says, I know it takes you a while. Oh, dude. Jeannie Ange, if you're still in here, Miss Jeannie Ange, will you pitch that to your brother? Will you pitch that to your brother? I can't pitch it to him in chat because I'm trying to stay on the low. You know what I mean? And he don't really, I don't know. He's busy, so he don't really respond much to Messenger, but maybe you could send that to him, Jeannie Ange. Tell him we need Lagooni's Lavender Bar. All right, we need the Lagooni's Lavender Bar. The Piscine Gang, man. We need that bar. Hit that like, trying to hit the first. Are we rolling towards that 75 now? That's what I am talking about. Sassy said, I want my private. Oh, Sassy, it still cracks me up every time you call in and say that, because you know the haters, that goes definitely makes them mad when y'all start making them jokes or making the comments about the blue eyes, the dimples, the curly hair, all that stuff. The haters are so mad at that. It. Because that they want to come over and hate on me and be like, oh, you just have subscribers because you got blue eyes and they like your dimples. No, dude, I do good content. But it makes the haters mad. Lagooni's Lavender Waves. Whew. Dolly's missing some good ideas over here, man. We need to send those in. Y'all need to send those. Actually, if one of y'all call tonight, definitely drop that idea. We need a Lagooni's Lavender Bar. Yeah, Miss Back Row Becky. That's one of my favorite Bush people. That's one of the names I also know is usually chilling, watching. Yep, it's the Southern goodbye. Like I said, y'all, I ain't meant to be out here in California no more. I'm supposed to be back east. I'm supposed to be in them southern states. That right there, that slow southern tempo. Can't help it, man. Get that sweet tea and rocking chair for the southern goodbye. I like it. Man, I haven't been drinking my sweet tea. I've been off my sweet tea lately. Gator, it says, Sassy gonna have all the trolls in here looking for TRPP. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised I haven't already got it, man, because of that. Like, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for him to clip me, honestly. I thought we'd get some clipping by now, but I guess I'm not cool enough to clip yet. I ain't enough of a threat yet to get clipped, I guess. I'm just enough of a threat for content creators to come over here and cause issues in my chat or say things behind closed doors about me. We ain't to the clipping yet, I guess. One day, I guess I'll make it. I'll be cool enough to clip at some point. All jokes aside, y'all, man, I really did. I really enjoyed this live stream. It's a damn good stream, man. I taught disco years ago. Haha, YMCA. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a disco dance. Man. Hey. My lord. All right, guys. Damn it, Miss Sassy. You got me laughing. I can't even wrap the show up. Okay, for real though. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you guys had a good time this morning. We were here for almost 3.5 hours, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. That being said, if you're new here, thank you for hanging out this long, man. You guys rock. Replay gang, you guys rock. My whole crew, man, you all rock. Thank you for being here. But if you're new here, you want me to cover a case, a trial, you have some information on the case or a trial you want to get to me, you want to touch base with me on what you think about the channel, you just want to get to know me, I don't know, any of that stuff, hit me up on my socials or my email. The links to the social and then also the email are down in the video description and the channel description as well. Hit me up, man. I love it, dude. I love when I get requests, right? I love it. So let me know. And then let me know what you think about me as well, the channel or me, either one. Either one's fine. And then if you want to donate to the channel, okay, like I said, I preface this with you don't have to. But if you would like to donate to the channel, you have the means to do it. It's appreciated. most definitely appreciate it. And the links for Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, those are down in the video description, channel description as well. If you leave a donation, please leave your screen name. Let me know what platform you're watching me from, and let me know what you think about the channel. I need the screen name though, so I can give you a shout out and put you up on the donation wall. The donation walls play at the beginning, at the end of every live stream. So leave the name so I can give you a shout out and show the love that it's deserved. If you would like to help with the studio and this channel, like the studio build aspect of it, you don't want to put money into Venmo, Cash App, all of that stuff because you think I'm gonna go smoke it or drink it. Understandable. I get that. You know, I live in California. You know what I mean? I get it. It makes sense. So if you'd like to donate to the equipment for the studio, we have an Amazon registry. It's down in the channel description. It's in the video description as well. It's equipment that, you know, some stuff I've added, some stuff I've taken away. This equipment I feel like would improve our studio, most definitely improve our studio. Computer is definitely trying to take a crap on me. But if you'd like to donate that way, some of the bigger items are broke up into group pay. Makes it easier. I'm not asking for somebody to come in there and drop, you know, a bunch of money. And like I said, I preface this with, but you don't really have to even do any of this, but it's appreciated. So if you'd like to do it, the links are down there in the video description, channel description as well. So know this, every single donation, every single thing purchased, every video viewed, every like clicked, every share button smashed, all of that is hugely appreciated by this dude right here. 100%. Wouldn't be here and couldn't do it without you guys. So love y'all. That being said, let's go kill it on Turtle Island tonight, baby. Let's go make sure they know what's up. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. It's your boy, the Real Piscine Predator, aka TPP, baby. Until the next video, the next live stream, the next short, or whatever the next event is, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.